Good evening, fans, friends, haters, and lurkers. Hey, it's Morty at the Morty's Diner channel. Well, how's everybody doing? Pretty interesting day out there, huh?
How dare you serve me this? I want to see the manager. You should be fired for this incompetence.
Yeah, the hate. Hate. Anyway, tonight's show, not so much hate, but tonight's show is money, not hate. Anyway, let's get some music on and we can get started here. And what's this? Ah, that'll cause a lot of sleep in the audience and myself. Very good. Hello, Bradley. Great to see you. Get ready, punters. Show starts. Yeah. Thank you, Bradley. And I just gave myself a thumbs up. If anybody would like to, a thumbs up or thumbs down the show. Thank you. Well, what a day. Unbelievable. Amazing. Well, I've lost track of which day was which content. I don't remember if, I guess it was 2 nights ago. I had the big show on my channel, which exploded across the asylum. And not the community, the asylum. Well, hey, Hoff. Wow, rarely get to see you here. Thank you very much for checking it out. Lots been going on the last 48 hours, Hoff, if you've been catching it. Everyone's cracking up, freaking out, breaking down, flipping out. Except me, I'm fine. All the drugs keep me well tempered and serene and sedated, so I'm good. Great to see you, Hoff. So how did today proceed? I watched some shows yesterday, and then today, which was the first one I saw? It might have been. I don't remember which was the first one I saw. I got a couple emails, and they said, "Hey, Morty, check this out. It's on live right now." So I paid off the hooker and said, "You got to go. I got to watch YouTube." And well, we were basically done, so it was okay. And I saw the Horology Dungeon channel when it was live, and it featured JB and Patel Philippe. And there was one or two others on the panel. I don't recall it this second. And basically, JB and Patel took lead of the show. And it was all about my good friend, Watch Nicholas. Because apparently, or evidently, before that show or the night before, he kind of, as we all do, he kind of wigged out over AD never calling. And he said something like, I don't need the money. I live in a gated community. I've got a Lexus and I'm doing just fine. I don't need the money. I just do it as a hobby. I just do my channel for fun. For entertainment. I don't need the money. Or something like that. And then, so they were saying, "Oh, this guy doesn't need the money. He's all set. He's just doing it for the entertainment." So anybody out there who donates to channels, help out. Send money to Lux. Send money to Archie. And I say, send money to Morty. He's not an everyday multimillionaire. He needs the money. So tonight's show is entitled Morty Needs the Money. He lives in a gated, padded cell community. And then we're going to talk about vultures and buzzards. So, wow, just I had a screenshot that they showed on the dungeon. I don't know if I can bring it up fast enough. Let me see. I don't. It's not a Nicholas attack show. I don't want to do that. But I mean, let me see if I can do it real fast. Am I able to? Here it is. See, I should have been prepared for this, but of course I wasn't. I'm going to do I'm going to change the image on the screen. Hang on one second, please, because hang on. There we go. And I'm going to bring up a new image. Let's see if this works, because this is good stuff. There we go. Wasn't that hard. So this is a screenshot from the Horology Dungeon show with JB and Patel Philippe from earlier. And I didn't know anything about this until I watched the dungeon. So let's read it together. And where is it? He goes, Horology Dungeon. Watch Nicholas has finally admitted what we all knew. He doesn't need the money. How many free shows will he do this week? Well, that's a great question. And then Marcelo Time posted something. And then Watch Nicholas says here, time will tell, and you'll be stuck where? With who? Long game. I don't need the money. Lux does. So you will have a place. Maybe he's talking to Marcelo. Then he says, Watch Nicholas, I have no need to stream. My mission is done. My point was made, and people know how to get me. Thank you for your contributions, JB. Talk to you later. Well, I mean, there it is. I mean, so I'm not embarrassed, not humiliated. Well, of course, I'm embarrassed and humiliated, and realized the self-degradation. But hey, I need the money. So yeah, if you want to contribute to Lux's channel or Archie, yeah, but I need the money. I use the money to pay my bills, my power bill, phone bill. Well, the hooker who was just here before the show. I mean, I need it. And, he lives, what does he say here? Oh, that was a different clip. He lives in a gated community. I live in a gated, padded cell community. They don't let me out that much. So I think I've made my point. There's PayPal, Cash App, Super Chats, Ko-Fi, Super Thanks. All that information's in the description. So send money now or later or tonight before bed, but send money, man. I mean, I'm dying here. I'm dying. Okay, I think I've made that point. Let's, here we go. But I mean, that's amazing. He said it. He says, I don't need the money. Wow. Amazing. All right, well, let's, there we go. And now let's see if I can bring up that other picture and we can get it, get back to where we were. 1 second, please. And then I'll put up the invite link if anybody wants to come on and talk about anything. Okay, great. Very good. We got it. All right. Hey, Tickle My Talk. How's it going? I need the money, Tickle. Hoff, I need the money. Nick doesn't want the money anymore. That's what he said. Bradley, Boris, an unsanctioned broadcast on the YouTubes. Gigadwa, it is unbelievable. It's absolutely amazing. So Morty's Diner, check the description section. It's all there, how you can help Morty, especially with the end of the month now here. End of month fund racing. Fundraising. Yeah, now I know what's going to happen. I'll be on for an hour or two talking about this, and I'll get 10 pesos from GD from Argentina, 2 cents. But that's my fate here on the YouTube. I get the scraps, I get the shrapnel from those people, and just don't get any recognition. Just don't get any respect. I mean, it's true. Hello, Rufus. Who's banned? Who? Are you banned? You're not banned. Anyway, wow. Hey, Hoff, if you're still there, this all exploded. The last 24 hours, the last 48-hour cycle all exploded 2 nights ago on my channel. The current episode of Hate and Viciousness and Viscountness. If you want to watch my show from 2 nights ago, just skip ahead. The beginning of that show was me talking with Jay Gray from Canada. Relaxed, cordial, friendly chat about, some stuff. Then Narc came on. Just scroll ahead until you see Narc pop on the screen, and then the shit hits the fan. And maybe you'll enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe not. When you go to White Castle, just turn it on and watch it and check it out. Oh, look who's here. Uzi, Morty swooping in and e-begging for money is as cringe now as it has always been. I feel dirty. Well, you are dirty, man. You work under a tow truck, ripping out those converters. I was waiting for a comment like that. All those other channels are send money now, send money now, send money now. And then after 7 years, I do a show where I say, send money now. Here's Uzi to face blast me. More face blasting and analyzing. He'll be talking about this later on the Dr. Bob show or tomorrow. Did you hear Morty? Did you hear that fucking vulture, Morty? Nick said he doesn't, so he swoops in begging for money. Like I'm the first person on YouTube in this mental asylum that said, send money now, super chat now, Thank you, Uzi, for the support. Little Dave, hello to my favorite bird of prey. Well, the buzzard, that's what I've been called, the buzzard, and the content buzzard, the content vulture. Right, we'll get into that, maybe. Oh, I didn't put up the invite. Give me a second, I'll get this done. Anyway, today was not bad. And there's the link. Yeah, today was a pretty good day. I mean, considering how I define a good day, but it was better than most. But anyway, they, them. Hey, let's say hello to Mac Lobster. How you doing? $1.99 channel support. Thank you very much, Mac Lobster. They, them wanted you to have this. Thank you very much. Appreciate your helping out with the channel. Good evening, MT85. Great to see you. MT85 was on that Horology Dungeon show, if I recall correctly. It was a hella show. It was a damn hella hell of a good show, I guess. Everybody was there. Even Archie popped in. It's Archie, JB, Patel. I can't even remember. It was unbelievable. Everybody was in the chat. No, not at this time. Rufus, watch Nicholas implodes and meltdowns. Who'd have thunk he'd go out so cringy? Well, now you see, this is what I didn't see this show that Nicholas, my good friend, watch Nicholas did, but apparently people said he just rage quit, and so I didn't see that show. Okay, but he's back. He came back that night or the next day, so he's back. So I guess when he rage quit, it was just for the moment. Which is running one of these channels, you feel like rage quitting every night, but okay. Really, Guy? Really? Okay. Hey, MT85 helping out here. Thank you very much. $20 channel support from MT85. Thank you so much, MT. That goes right to my dentist bill. Hello, one. Good to see you. Oh, not spite chat. That's a genuine channel support chat, super chat. Mookie, I can't believe Mookie. Shout out to the they thems. Jesus. Yeah, Mookie. How about some channel support, Mookie? 10 cents? 10 pesos? What do you say, buddy? GD, 100 pesos. Thank you very much for the continuing channel support. Thank you. Damn, Dave, you found out. What did Dave find out? Ah, right. Okay. All right. Mookie, Morty, any thoughts on composting toilets? I've never thought of that. Composting toilets. I don't know if I've even been aware of that, or ever been aware of composting toilets. Tell us more, Mookie. I don't have any comments on it because I don't know about it. But thanks for your contribution to a possible topic. McLobster, the community seems to be relishing Nick's implosion. I'm not relishing Nick's implosion. I feel sorry that he goes through much emotional turmoil running his channel. It's tough. It's brutal. It's vicious, and it's hard. Nick's implosion. All right, the community seems to be relishing Nick's implosion. Enemies are hugging in the streets. Really? Wow, unbelievable. I'm not relishing his implosion. I feel bad for the guy when he flips out like that, because I can relate to that. I know what he goes through. You got to give it to the producer, right? Uzi's here. I'm going to be timing out Uzi if he doesn't contribute at least 99 cents for participating on the show. I mentioned that a couple nights ago. Uzi, you're welcome to chat on the comments, but without a show of any channel support, I'll just be timing you out. So after your next comment, if there's no contribution, I'll just be timing you out all night long. Little Dave, which is very fair and reasonable. There's no denying that the Buzzard is benefiting from the meltdowns and implosions. Which Buzzard? Me or them? Those Buzzards or this Buzzard? Right. MT85, he said he didn't need the donations, Uzi. That's what he said. I showed the screenshot. I didn't make that up. That's what JB and Patel showed. Okay, this is your last complimentary chat. Without a super chat, I'm just going to time out all your comments. It's only fair, Uzi. It's only fair. I don't watch the SEG's tourist channels, so I stay out of it. I don't even know what that means. P. Glenn, good evening. Someone said that he went on a rant about Bear's wife. Now, that's yeah, I heard that, but I'd never heard that show. So I don't know. I can't say I know anything about that. Okay, that's your last comment. It's not going to be just timing you out all night, baby. GD, can you spot me 10 cents? Hey, Watch Nicholas, my good friend. Great to see you. I don't like Bear. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I said the truth, P. Glenn. Okay. Uzi, they always say. No, he takes shots at himself. He's the face blaster. Right. If GD 100 pesos, thank you. If JB sent all his spy chats here instead of the dungeon, helping. This is not nice. Helping fatten Luxie, Morty would be on his way to New York City. Well, no, that's absolutely true, GD. It's absolutely true. Now, that brings up something I want to mention. When I watched the Horology Dungeon show that I mentioned, that was on earlier today, some really amazing things came out, which just blew my mind. Archie said, because it came up about Eddie, Archie said that Eddie being on the dungeon running shows, Archie paid him $5,000 Australian for his time running the dungeons. which is, I don't know what that is in US, 3,000 maybe something. 5,000 Australian dollars for, now he put in tons of hours. I'm aware of that. 5-10 hour shows. So I get it, okay? But Eddie got 5,000, and then MT85, I think it was it MT85 or another guy said he probably gave Nick, watch Nicholas, $1,500 over 2 months. I just was scraping my my head off of the ceiling and what, $1,500 over 2 months? Holy, here I am with my good friend GD, 100 Argentinian pesos. That's 10 cents. Here I am making the 10 cents, 15 cents, 2 cents, and Nick got received $1,500 in 2 months, and from that was just one viewer. Eddie got $5,000. Ross Rachel Brady got $2,700 for whacking off on the Archie channel from, that guy. That was well established. $2,700 for playing with that sex toy head and fondling himself on Archie's show. And he gets $2,700. And here I am with the 100 pesos. I mean, the tens of thousands of dollars flying around out there. And almost none of it winds up on this channel. I mean, it's just frustrating as all hell. It is so sexually frustrating. Oh, God. Okay. Where did I leave off here? I think we left off at this one. Okay, great. Let's continue on. Watch Nicholas. The Bear Simps came out to spin for him. Yeah, I was never aware of that story regarding Nick and Bear. I don't know. Bear hasn't talked to me in over 2 years, I think. I don't know whatever happened with him, but we used to be buddies. I mean, YouTube buddies. And then one day, poof, he totally turned on me. I don't know what it is or what it was, but prior to that, we got along just fine, Anyway, don't know. Great stream, Morty. Oh boy. Are you setting me up for a face blast tomorrow, Nick? Okay. V. Clen. Very sad, watch Nicholas. Always maintained. Oh, jeez. Well, that's the La Cosa Nostra code. Wives and family are off the limits. You can kill as needed, but no kids, no wives, no civilians. Oh, here we go. Okay, so now let's begin the, where was it? Let me catch up here. Hang on, please. I'm working on something. Hang on, please. Hang on, please. I can't find Uzi. He must have just removed. Oh, here we go. Okay. Timeout. There we go. There you go, Uzi. All right, let's continue on. Let's see here. Let me scroll back here. And 10 cents on Monkey's behalf. Monkey's behalf. Monkey. All right. Thank you very much, GD, on behalf of Mookie. JB, how you doing, friend? GD, that was on 3 different channels, baby. Oh, let me scroll back here. Hold on. I just put Uzi in timeout and I lost track of the. Okay, here we go. You are better than that. Who? Hoffon Smash, all the way from New York. Viscountess isn't a real word. Viscount is a noble. Well, of course, Viscountess isn't a real word. But that's the English that's used over by those people on that channel. That's how they spell viciousness. It's Viscountess and misogyny. Here, let me tap that in for Hoff if he's not up to date. How Viscountess and Yeah, that's the YouTube spelling over from those people. And thank you, Hoff, for the channel support. Thank you very much. Yeah, when I first saw that word, I thought, well, why is he talking about a British aristocrat, a viscountess, viscount? But that's how they spell. That's how he or they them spell viciousness. But but I'm a pseudo intellectual, Hoff. Yeah, he calls me the pseudo intellectual because I know how to spell a multisyllabic word. But that's that. Thank you, Hoff. Watch Nicholas. I used to agree until mine wasn't respected by those people. But you work with those people. Watch Nicholas. You're in their verse. No, anyway. Hello, Basil's. Great to see you. JB, all the way from Portugal. Thank you very much. €11.99. Minuscule micro donor here. Thank you so much for the show of support. JB. Bye, Uzi. That's right. Yeah. The Three Musketeers are here to spread the dogpiling message. Dogpiling? I don't like the sound of that. What does dogpiling mean? By the way, I heard people criticizing Nick because some guy said in the chat, Nick's out there walking his dog probably 10 times a day. And that was meant as, as a put down. But when I heard that, I thought he must have one of the happiest, healthiest dogs of anybody in the country. I mean, outside of a farm dog or something, Imagine the owner taking his dog out 10 times a day for a nice walk. Jeez. How is that a put down or it's something to make fun of? I mean, he's a fantastic dog owner. So that didn't make any sense to me. That was that was misdirected criticism. It didn't work. Peakland, stooping to the Bogan level is not the answer. Are you referring to me? Yeah, bye, Uzi. Right. Yeah. Yeah, the current deal out there or offer for people who say they want to come back on the channel but have treated me like a pile of horse shit, with face blasting, is Uzi can come back for a penance of 1,000. It's extremely reasonable and fair. And Golden Baba, it's 500. And very, very fair and reasonable. Anyway, okay. GD. Come on, JB. $500 to support Luxie's obesity and only 12 from Morty. Well, I can't, any donation, 10 cents, 99 cents, $5,000, whatever it is, it's all appreciated, because usually it's just me and GD with the 10 pesos. Why do you call him dickless? That's not funny. Morty needs more than $20 and $11. Fuck me dead. You can't imagine. Listen, when I say I need the money, I need the money. I have $3 in my bank checking account. I'm not joking. I mean, yes, in my other bank account, I have 425,000. I understand that. But in my other bank account, I only have $3. I mean, I'm not joking. It's serious. I can't even I can't even take an Uber to get cross town because I don't have the money. I would have to charge it and then I'll never be able to pay it off. Oh, people have no idea. McLobster, Nick, you've practically paid for Morty's next handgun. Really? Wheelie? Isn't that called a straw man purchase? I don't think you can do that. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Nice to see it rolling in, though. Right. Watch Nick. Morty deserves it, Lobster. He A grade. JB, GD. That was on 3. Okay, got that. Okay, we're caught up here. Very good. Thank you for the super chat on behalf of Mookie. JB and MT85 demanded I super chat Lux Dungeon to get my responses answered. Wow. That is absolutely ground floor viscountness. Not misogyny, but definitely pure viscountness. I didn't say that. I never said anything like that. He says, I didn't say that. JB said that. Well, same thing. Jesus, right. That guy with the Yorkie gave me $1,500 one night. Hold on a second. I'm having a panic attack. Hold on. Watch Nicholas. That guy with the Yorkie gave me $1,500 one night and demanded I ban Pavel. And I said no and banned him. And he never returned Eric something. I don't know what that means. The drunk bathroom tub guy people remember. Are you saying some guy out there with a Yorkie gave you $1,500 in one night? Hold on. Benzo's time. Let me check I have enough here before my next refill. Oh, I'm in good shape. Oh. Holy cow, unbelievable. Ah, unbelievable. That's worse than giving to an OnlyFans. Oh, shit. It's true. Jesus. I actually offered to bring him up. Don't steal my shtick, JB. I'm the only micro donor here. Wow. Yeah, they are the fondlers. He got paid $2,700 by that guy just to fondle himself on the Archie show. Play with that sex toy head, you know, and McLobster, it's difficult to perform on stage like that without a bateman. I've only talked to Bate on this channel very few times. I've talked to him on the Nicholas channel, I'm sure, a number of times. Nicholas, I kept the guy with the Yorkie's money and banned him. Fucking A, man. Fist him up the butt with that 1,500. Oh, man. And you know what's great about that? Every time I appeared on the Watch Nicholas channel for 6 months to a year, up until a few months ago, as a thank you, Nick would send me a cash app of like $1. Not like $1. Sometimes $2, maybe $5, but 85, 90% of the time, it was $1. It's true. And I never, ever, ever asked him for 40%, 15%, 10%, more money. Nothing. Never. Everybody else is abused. Everybody else abuses the fuck out of Watch Nicholas. I never asked him for a penny. Never. So who's the fucking vulture? Who's the fucking buzzard? You know? Oh, unbelievable. It's rampant face blasting. It's unbelievable. Mookie, Eric the tub guy got taken out by... I don't know this Eric the tub guy, so yeah. It's face blasting. It's rampant face blasting on those other channels. It's just unbelievable. Right. GD, tell that to... Well, yeah, it's Chicago English, you know, but I'm the pseudo-intellectual because I know how to spell that word. And misogyny, that's the other spelling. So it's viscountness and misogyny. Nicholas knows all about it. He caught that right away, and that was a running routine for, well, it still is, the viscountness and misogyny. It's amazing. Now, Uzi's on timeout. I don't know if he's still here. Look, he knows what needs to be done. Didn't Uzi say he'd lost $37,000 on the Haktua coin that he bought? I think he said he lost $37,000 when he bought that shitcoin, Haktua coin. And he makes fun of me. He insults me, you know, because I just ask him to step up, be a man, and do what's right. If he wants to, you know. But anyway, okay. Hello, Jimmy. That's it. Right. Mookie. Morty, every time I see a reel about Portland fentanyl addicts laying in a pool of diarrhea, I think of you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. If I don't get any money, that's where I'm going to wind up because I don't have any money for anything. People think I'm joking. I don't, when I get the super chats, I don't put them all, I don't put the super chats together and go out and buy a Rolex or a new BMW, a used, or lease a BMW 3 piece of shit blue colored shit box. Who the hell would buy, who thinks a BMW 3 is any big deal? It's nothing. Yeah, well, anyway. Now, thank you, Mookie. Maybe soon enough, I'll be able to do live streams from downtown when I'm laying in a pool of diarrhea with the other fentanyl addicts. So thank you. Strategizing. That's another one. Right. $1.99 to untimeout Uzi. Well, thank you for the channel support, Mac Lobster, but I'm sorry, it's up to him. It's a man's responsible for himself, each of us. And yeah. Rufus, disinformation, useful idiots, all the best black ops tricks being employed. I got to go back and say, I got to scroll back here. What was that comment? Talk about a reverse face blast. I kept the money from the guy with the Yorkie and banned him. That's the way you do it. Whoa, fuck him. Fuck that guy. Oh, unbelievable. Watch Nicholas. I just named my channel that I Love Lux. Really? Who are these people? You have a map of Illinois? There you go. Well, you know where you don't know, Hoff. I mean, Hoff, you've got a real job. You're working. You're occupied with a career and a personal life, but you don't know what goes on. I mean, Hoff, you really don't know what goes on those other channels. I'm sorry, but you just don't. Okay, but that's because you got a real life that you're working. So. Uzi must pay reparations for his crappy infringements. Well, listen, it's penance. What do you say in pay penance, offer penance? I mean, in the church, give penance. But yeah, he has to. It's penitent has to provide his penance. He's toothless and has tumors. Who? You're not making fun of Nick's dog. What's the face blast price? Well, face blasting, amongst yourselves that's none of my business. That's for other people to work out between themselves. Most people enjoy being face blasted at no charge because that's their lifestyle, They wake up, they have breakfast, and then they make some phone calls and they get and then they give and get the face blasting. It's what they do. Okay. GD 100 pesos channel support. Thank you. JB drops $11.99 here. 500. He gave. Are you saying, GD, that JB, which is none of my business, but you're saying he gave $500 to Lux? Oh my God. And 3,000 to those people. Not those people, but those other people. Really? Looks like Morty's not going to New York City anytime soon. Oh, that's absolutely amazing. JB dished out 3,000 over the last recent period of time, and I get $11.99. I'm grateful for the $11.99, but 500 to Luxie. Oh, well, like it's. I just get the scraps and the shrapnel here on this channel. Bag of hot dogs. McLobster. Nick's dog gets better treatment than his donors. And that's his prerogative. Well, that's absolutely correct. That's right. The soft music in the background for a night stream is gold. Well, 2 nights ago, I played the circus music. And that really changed the environment on the show. People were fucking flipping out on that show. It was a nonstop Madison Square Garden level face blasting event. That show I did 2 nights ago. It was unbelievable. Narc, if you're in the office, play it on your phone while you're conducting business. Just use an earphone. Don't let the sound sift through, waft down the hallway. Anyway. Yeah, we love Buddy. Show that with a picture and use as a thumbnail next time. Crappy. Show what? The screenshot? Or Morty needs the money? Which one? Heavy sigh. Yes. Morty needs a merch store. No, yeah, what can I possibly sell in a merch store? I have nothing to sell. And no one's going to buy anything anyway, so, GD, never super chat fat Liam. Well, I don't want to call him. I don't want to call anybody fat Liam or fat fuck or old fuck, fat fuck. I mean, just call the guy scumbag, cunt. I don't know why people have to bring in personal things when you're going to insult somebody. Just call him fucking asshole. You don't have to use additional fat, ugly fuck. I mean, fat, ugly, old, crippled. All those adjectives. I mean, it's just bad. Bad form. I don't like it. Mrs. Wilkinson, good morning, my dear. Just brewed a delightful Earl Grey. What viscountness have I missed? Oh, I'm just going over the money situation on those other channels and mine, Just, JB, not much. Very kind stream today. Yeah, I mean, this is just recapping what I saw on the other shows earlier today. Jesus, yeah. Are the meat sniffing sneakers allegations true? Huff, I heard something about that very briefly. I mean, I heard it, but I didn't hear it. Something about someone sending Meech used sneakers for sniffing purposes or something. I don't know what it was, but didn't Nick also send you? Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, $1 of Bitcoin, $2-3 of Bitcoin, sometimes some shares of stock, $1 worth of Google stock, it's all very, very nice, but I never called them up or sent them messages and say, pay me, you fuck, pay me, give me my money, give me my 40%. Never ever once asked them for a penny. So Vulture signaling. Wow. JB, well, that guy does not need or want super chats anymore. Well, that's what that screenshot said. He doesn't need the money. And I'm just putting it out there for anybody who catches the show. I fucking need money. I need that money. That hooker. Who's going to pay for that hooker I just had before? I mean, I don't have the money. Well, anyway, okay. Join the panel, JB. Well, the invite link is up if anybody wants to, jump on. Bullshit. Empty. We should in timeout Uzi. What does that mean? I don't get it. Oh, we should timeout. Well, I put him out for 5 minutes. If he shows up, I'll time him out again. I've given him several days notice about this, or just polite warning or notice, polite notice. Yeah, he comes here and chats all night long and doesn't even kick in 10 cents to abuse my channel. So I'm only speaking out of fairness. I mean, for real. Uzi's refusing to pay the piper. Rufus, I heard it's a bitch weaning off benzos. Well, I've been watching some videos recently from psychiatrists who talk about benzo addiction and the absolute agony of getting off of benzo. So I don't have much to look forward to, so I just keep popping them because getting off of it is going to be, don't know if I'll be able to do it. Comedic legend Daniel Katz. Hey, Daniel Katz. Uzi is on thin ice. Oh, man, you ain't kidding, Daniel. Boris, the third PhD. Morty, I'm thinking of opening a retirement home for YouTubers. 8 spaces available at $6,000 a month. And we require all assets to be signed over into a trust. You interested? Free haircuts on Tuesdays. Well, if you've got 8 spaces, they're going to get filled up immediately, because all you have to do is transfer the people from the asylum, the mental asylum, into your retirement home. And what you're going to have is room number 1 is somebody all day, is just somebody in that room in a padded cell wearing a straitjacket, just talking about cock, sucking cock, fuck you, sucking cock, suck my cock, 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 suck cock, cock, prison cock, cock, cock. And then you're going to have room 2. You're going to have a guy from California. Send money now. 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 And so the others, that's 2 people right there. And then you're going to have a third. Room number 3 is going to be a guy addicted to chocolate in a straitjacket. So, I need chocolate. 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 Cadbury, 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 Cadbury. So that's 3 of the 8 right there. So you'll get that filled up immediately. JB. Rufus, that's why they do not get off of them. Yeah, I mean, this is true, GD. That's right. There are those people, and then there are those people. Correct. Jimmy, reverse face blasting sounds tricky. Not for those people. No, they've got it nailed, man. They have it's like on your cell phone, like on your smartphone. You have your outside camera and your inside camera, so they can face blast to the front. They can frontally face blast and reverse face blast. I agree with you, Crappy. Really? Well, okay. Comedic legend. Does Hoff turn a record player? Chicka. Well, Hoff he's talked about it. I mean, he's in the music business. What he does, I don't know, but he's very successful apparently. I mean, let me put it this way. If he wanted to go to White Castle at 2 a.m. in Rockville Center, he can go, pay it, buy a bag of 10 burgers and a vanilla shake, and he can pull out his wallet and buy it. I can't do that. I don't have that money. I mentioned Rockville Center because the last time I went to a White Castle was in Rockville Center, and I think it was around midnight. But anyway. Watch Nicholas. He had some tooth issues that are fixed. Oh, Buddy's teeth situation is good. Very good. Jeez, that was long. Yeah, rehab is for really? Wow. Right. Micro donors, that's a new word for the day. Thank God for the direct stuffs. Can't live on Google. Yeah, watch Nicholas proudly posts his P.O. box address or mailing box address on his show. And he welcomes any gifts, sent by UPS or mail. Chocolate, chocolates, watches, socks, dog food. I mean, dog treats, whatever, No one gets friendly fire like Morty. Well, it's because I'm not like them. That's the problem. So they're the ones filled with envy and jealousy. Because, their life is shit. And look, they can't even spell Viscountess correctly. So, what can I say? Good morning, Mr. Wilkinson. The real donors give direct, not on YouTube. Really? I have a story about that, which I'm not going to say because it would reveal a relationship I have a YouTube relationship I have with somebody. But it really floored me when this particular person said something to me about sending me something directly. I just smashed my head into the wall. I mean, I just smashed it into into a hole in the wall with my head. I just couldn't believe it. But anyway, ask the real donors to pay more then, right? You forgetting the watches unboxed on mine, etc. They pay enough privately, not for here. Wow. Nicholas gets luxury watches directly in his mailbox. Holy shit. Maybe you could market your own face shield to defend against blasting. I'd buy one. All I have an Israeli gas mask, but that's not really for face blasting, and it's it's more expensive than what would be needed. But you make a good point, McLobster. Right? Plenty of big watches and donors that unboxed on mine, believe it or not, and they were not counterfeit. How about that? GD. Lugsy hates. Why would anyone hate the Wilkinsons? Is that true, GD? That doesn't make any sense. Holy shit, we're caught up. Oh, no, we're not. Keep it going. Yeah, $1 of Google stock. I'm not joking. You think I'm joking? I don't make this shit up. Well, I make up shit all the time, but in this case, it's true. Let me look it up right here. I'll tell you exactly because, and I appreciated it. No one else sent me Google stock. Because you can send shares of stock on Cash App. Cash App is an absolutely amazing app. It's just absolutely amazing. You can send Bitcoin, stock, cash. Google, which is called Alphabet Inc. Class A, I currently own $1.57 of that. And holy shit, it's gone down $2.37% recently. Yet. I mean, that's true. I'm not making this up. Hey, I just got a Cash App from Uzi. This is true. Stand by for news. I just got a Cash App from Uzi. And this is absolutely true, folks. I cannot show the screenshot. I can't, because it would get me banned. But he says, it says $1. $1 for please quit being a N-word. That's what he just sent me. $1 for please quit being a, and then I'll change it, N-word. Can you believe that? It's true. He sent that to me. You see, when I got $1 of stock of Google stock from Watch Nicholas, he didn't include any nasty message. I think he might have said something like, "Thanks for being on the show." But look what Uzi wrote me. I'll have to send that back because that is just a vile message. I can't accept a gift like that. Jimmy, 2 things I've learned so far. There seems to be unlimited face blasting, and there are many different levels of those people. Well, that's true, yes, but then there are those people. Then there are other of those. Then there are the affiliates of those people. So you have those people and those people affiliates. Or in Beverly Hills terms, you have the Beverly Hills people and the Beverly Hills adjacent people, if you know what I mean. GD, those people is a recent development. I see. MT85's abuse. Oh, okay, I know who this is. Okay, we're going to have to remove this comment, Says, please don't ban MT85. He will get mad and face blast me with a baseball bat. Jesus. Okay, that's probably Uzi. Perhaps. Okay. Yeah, that's really nasty. I'm going to have to time that out or remove it. Let's find that. Where can I find that? I'm looking. Oh, where is it? Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Here it is. And goodbye, you're gone. Okay, let's continue. Yes, that was a prime example of hate and viscountness and self-face blasting. MT. Bye, Uzi. Really helping the Watch Nicholas channel. Right. JB. Yeah, we know. Yep. Private donations. GD. Without JB, no sense in keeping the Kofifi account face. Okay. GD, you're going to return to the shorts business, JB? You know, I used to upvote every single one. Really? Wow. JB, I was a micro donor. The big donors are still there. Wow. Yeah, I mean, MT85, that's absolutely right. For myself, I can't have a conversation with the guy without him going, into a spasm of, a mental spasm. I mean, it's a shame because deep down I'm sure he is a nice guy, but he flips out all the time. Uzi only sends the good stuff to Eddie. No rubber. What? No rubber pizza for Nick? I don't know what that means. Nick, check Playboard. That will show me I lost because that's where the real money shows up. Doc's report never puts me on his Playboard report because what's it going to say? Watch Nicholas, 30 days, 5,500. Archie Luxury, 4,800. Tim, 3,700. Morty's Diner, $10.10. He never puts me on there. JB doesn't go personal. He's above that. Oh, that's right. Yes, we know that. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't go nasty. Right. Okay. Exactly. Okay, let's continue here. Jesus. That's right. JB, Nick, no, most of your donations, the big donations, are private. We know that. Are you people saying, not those people, but are you people saying Nick gets private donations, which are the big donations are private? Oh, my God, I can't take it. I can't take it. No way. No, no. $1 in Google stock, spreading the message. Well, yeah, I mean, it's true. Right. And I was glad to get it, Well, I mean, MT, Uzi needs cash for Twinkies in the morning. Well, he goes to that gas station, at 2 o'clock in the morning for his burrito and Twinkies, and a Pepsi. Watch, Nick, you need Ozempic and shoes to step in shit. I don't know what that refers to. What does that mean? His Twinkie money is running low. Wow. I haven't had a Twinkie since I was a teenager. Yeah. Okay. Beverly Hills and Beverly Hillbillies who didn't even get an associate's degree. I don't think, no, Uzi's not new anymore. He's been around over 6 months, 7, 8 months. No, then, then you're in the asylum at that point. GoDaddy. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought this was everybody sending you watches and homemade cakes to your mailbox. Oh, your private is GoDaddy and a Cash App. Right, I get it. That's true. Right. Watch that. Ko-Fi public page shows all I got on there along with PayPal. I've had Ko-Fi for 2 months. I've never received anything on Ko-Fi. But that just goes along with all my other, options there. Hey, JB, 23.99 €. This is not for those people. Wow, thank you, JB. That goes right to my dentist bill. Thank you very much. Right, I get it. Private donations, contributions is Cash App and GoDaddy. I get it. NATO, where am I? I don't know. You're in the diner, baby. Watch Nicholas. Can't see my PayPal, GoDaddy, or Cash App. That's correct. Those are private. I get it. Okay, GD, 35.98 euros minus 30% Google fee, which is 10.79, equals 25.19 for Morty, and there's still taxes. Well, that's fantastic support, you know. That's why he loves it. That's why I love my Bitcoin donors, says Watch Nick. Okay. Hey, is Watch Nicholas surreptitiously stating on my channel ways that people can send him money? Is he sneaky? Is he snaky doing that? It's kind of a mini face blast. Nikki is the private dancer of the Hong Kong alien, right? Wow. GD, can we get a magenta super chat at least? JB, help Morty get to New York City. Yeah, help Morty get to that sardine store in Times Square. Wow. Nicholas, thick booty Latinas. What? I don't know. Okay. P. Clen, Condom Boy and Floozy are the perfect racist couple. Who's Condom Boy? Perfect racist. Well, there's a lot of racists on all these channels. Lots of them. I mean, I've got all the screenshots and clips. I got a good collection. I have a good sampling of them. I don't have all of them. I can't watch 24 hours a day, but it's filled with racists and horrible people. Yeah. Dodger? Is Dodger here? I don't know. I may have missed him. Let me keep going here. Retracted. He retracts that. Jimmy, no tax on tips, right? Super chat is a tip, right? Well, you know, I talked about that with my tax person, and they weren't familiar with the super chat reality or existence of super chats. And I was telling them that it's a tip. And them told me, well, no, it's income, which goes as a business. I said, no, it's a tip. And, well, whoa, MT85, $50 super chat channel support. Thank you sincerely, MT85, who is just a micro donor. Thank you so much, MT85. Helps me pay off that huge dental bill. Huge. Show sponsor, absolutely right. MT85 is show sponsor. So wait a minute, JB gave some great contributions before. So JB and MT85 show sponsors. Jimmy, that will buy months worth of face blasts. Holy shit! I'm not the face blaster. They're the face blasters. I'm not racist, NATO. I love all lady boys. Yeah, we love lady boys in the asylum here in the community. Where would Archie Luxury be without Louis Vuitton and Ladyboy content back when he was beginning his channel? That's what it was. It was Ladyboys, Nana Plaza, and Louis Vuitton. Those were the three staples of the early Archie Luxury years. Don't believe me? You don't believe me, but it's absolutely true. Tips are taxable income, but Trump now made no tax on tips. That's now in effect, to the best of my knowledge. But I could be mistaken, but I doubt it. GD, you got to yell at Morty or say dollars like I can't say that name. Give the donors some value. Well, I'm giving them value. I'm giving them 3 hours of unbelievable quality content, or well, whatever, 3 hours of something. Thank you, GD. JB, MT85. That's it? You are a micro donor. Nicholas, you sound obsessed repeating the same thing. Who you're referring to there, Nick? Mookie. Jesus. Wow. Mookie, you want to come on the panel? You're always invited to come on the panel. Just saying. And I'll put that invite link up again. There it is. Okay. Nicholas, maybe it's in your head some. Glad you're supporting Morty finally. Who are you talking to? Maybe MT? I don't know. Yes, one micro donor and a bunch of polyps. Oh, I said that. Yep, one micro donor and a bunch of payouts. Wow. I don't have any pay pigs on this channel. Those channels get the pay pigs. I don't have any pay pigs. Right. Okay, we're caught up. Woo! I'm wiped out. Support. Explain what that means to you. Helping me pay my monthly bills for running the channel. That's about $75. And then personally helping me have money to get through my monthly daily existence of struggling as an EDP, an everyday pauper. That's what it means to me. I can tell you the money does not go into buying luxury watches, Jacob & Co. watches, Rolex watches, you know? Yep. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Right. Okay, no panelists. An hour and 8 minutes of I couldn't care less about the Rolex Le Mans. I mean, it's just the same as all the other watches, but it's got one little thing in red on it. I mean, it's so fucking stupid, you know. But if anybody, if I ever had luxury watches gifted to me, I would just sell them the next day. I mean, the watches, they don't mean anything. If I put on a $50,000 watch, I mean, it wouldn't satisfy my psychic cravings at all, you know, for anything. Okay, JB. Morty, imagine you had private donors with a Rolls Royce. Life would be grand. Imagine you had private donors with a Rolls Royce wheelie. Life would be grand. Well, it would still suck, but I wouldn't. I'd have my dental bill paid off. GD, a 50 peso super sticker. Thank you very much. GD, gotta save my pesos for Marcelo's Dubai fund. Oh, the Rolex millionaire, he gets donations to go to Dubai. Really? Wow. Got to get him and his $9,000 laptop there. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Next lobster. I'd rather listen to Puck than Marcelo. I did click on one of the other channels. I think it was yesterday or last night. I think all these days and shows, they all get confused in my head, but I think it was last night. Hoff, you should have seen this if you're still there. It might have been the Nicholas channel. This guy, Puck Elf, who's a Aussie bogan, he put on a chainmail suit and a sword. And then he drew the sword and was waving it around like he's a knight from the medieval era. Like, what is this? Whatever. What watch goes best with a medieval knight? That's a good question. What's the best choice for a medieval knight? Squale? Lion Shark? Breitling? Jimmy, someone said Tabacha, that's his bird, that's Marcelo's bird. Someone said Tabacha is going the way of Coda. Oh, boy, that's awful. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, check out Watch Nicholas' show from last night. I think it was where he had this guy, Puck Elf, dressed up in a chainmail suit with his knightly sword. And, yeah, I mean, I saw it, and yeah, I mean, you know, Marcelo, that guy. Cucasello. Anyway. That's exactly what he sounds like. If you listen to Cucasello, that's exactly what he sounds like. Wheelie. Okay, let's catch up with the comments. Yeah, again, Jesus, right? That was unbelievable. Jimmy, Puck's chainmail weighs more than him. Well, he's a He's not a big guy, I guess. But I mean, I never met anybody. I don't think I've ever met anybody who has their own chainmail, medieval knight kind of stuff. I guess people who go to those Renaissance fairs, there are probably people there who dress up as knights and chainmail and stuff like that. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Cucasello. I mean, yeah. Cucasello, right. Mm, absolutely amazing. I'm going to send that $1 back to Uzi right now because I feel cheap and dirty and insulted that he would send a message like that to me as a donation. Let me find the here it is. $1 came tonight at 11:08 p.m. and it's $1 and his message is for please quit being a N-word. How do I send refund Uzi? Let me click that. $1 will be refunded to Uzi for please quit being a N-word. Confirm. It's back. I refunded that. Absolutely vile. Absolutely vile. Speaking like that. Watch Nicholas. I didn't send you $1 to insult you. I never considered it an insult. It was a symbolic thank you each time. Morty, well, I thought I was making that clear. Said I appreciated getting that. And each time I replied with a thumbs up or a unicorn image or thank you or something. Yeah. But, well, actually, it could be an insult if one looks at it in a different light. But I don't choose to do that. I didn't consider it an insult. But anyway. Mookie, wait till he pawns the chainmail for a 6-pack of Carlton Dry. Jesus. Wow. Watch Nicholas. I'm surprised Uzi would say that. I'm not surprised he would say that. I'm not surprised at all. He's done that repeatedly. I mean, on the shows. I'm surprised Uzi would say that, but he has Tourette's. Well, incredible. What a fucking insulting Cash App to send to anybody with that kind of content, that kind of message. Incredible. I need some chocolate. It's 11:39, and I need some chocolate. I'm sorry, chocolate. I need some chocolate. I could do a DoorDash for one Hershey bar. Well, Hershey is shit. Hershey, we all grew up with Hershey, but now I don't know. I haven't had one in a long. Somebody mentioned the Hershey. What's it called? Crisp Crunch. Nestle's Crunch. Hershey's had a similar one to the Nestle's Crunch, and someone mentioned it a couple of days ago, and I thought, wow, I remember those. Those were really good. Hershey, I forgot what it's called. Back Lobster, Retard Island closing like open the doors to Arkham Asylum in Gotham. We're fucked. We certainly are. Jimmy, I'm just happy. Watch Nicholas and Morty are speaking again. Well, it's not on that Verse channel. That's the thing, you see. So, yeah. With, those people. The racists, anti-Semite, third grade dropout type people, Well, you know what I mean. Intermission. You want an intermission? Really? 100 pesos for an intermission clip. Ooh. It's that I have. No, your buddies. I can't be in that community. Unity. I mean, it's just no way. No way. And we're back. You know, some of you might be wondering, some of the regular viewers and some of the lurkers and haters in the background there. Some of you may be wondering, what did Morty do on that 3-minute intermission? Did he take a piss? Did he get a beer? Did he get a candy bar out of the kitchen? I said, no, to tell you what I was doing, I was just sitting here staring at the ceiling, just thinking, what am I doing with my life? What have I done with my life? Help me. Somebody help me. I can't take anymore. Oh, okay, we're back. Right. Oh, very good. Okay. All right. Very nice. I have to say there's lots of generosity tonight and signs of support for the Morty Steiner channel. But I think comment-wise, the outstanding comment of the night was Much Nicholas keeping the $1,500 from the guy with the Yorkie. What a face blast. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. What a story that was. Okay, so that we had the intermission. Okay, let's continue on. Buddies. Geez, not buddies. Who's not buddies? Of course you are. You're butt buddies. Rump Rangers. You're both Rump Rangers. Butt buddies. The verse is strong. I mean, that blew everybody out of the picture, man. What are you talking about? Get real. When you did that, that was the end. Nobody can be around that. Morty was... I have good feelings about Watch Nicholas, but I can't be associated with... You know, I just can't. There's just no way. That's not even a matter of money. I mean, it's just, you know, some things just can't be done or won't be done. Hello, Blaine. It's all love, no joy. There is no joy. There is no joy at Morty's Diner. Well, in Morty. On those channels, we only get... What is that? I need to do that. I can't make that out. All right, I'm sorry, I can't make out what that says. Okay. All right. What does that mean? Maybe he's talking about face blasting on an endless loop. Yeah, well, that's what many of those other shows are. That's what they are, in fact. They attract the face blasters and the miscreants and the sick, psychotic, sadistic, corny. What was it? Corny motherfuckers. Corny motherfuckers. Right. Again, Morty shuns the piano. Sorry. Right. I haven't talked to Herman in a while, but he's been around my channel for years. You know. Or I've seen him around, certainly in the community for years and years, but I haven't seen him in a while, and, you know, maybe he's very busy. Who knows? Face Blastinov really does strings like no one else. Yeah, absolutely. It is. It's hours and hours of face blasting, and it's not in a relaxed format. It's in a violent, you know, tornado, hurricane environment. Not relaxed at all. Hello, Truth. Morty, who would you list as some of the hottest female bit players in film? For example, the car washing girl in Cool Hand Luke. Okay, that's a very interesting question. I certainly remember her, as probably everybody does. Hottest female bit players in film. That's a really interesting question. Wow, I have to think on that one, Blaine. That's a very interesting question. I have some ideas from very old films from like the 1930s, you know, but They wouldn't really be considered hot, but back then, 100 years ago or so, it would have been considered hot. But great question. Okay. Brokeback watches. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't call me buddy. Call me buddy fucker. Corny motherfucker. Right. JB, Morty, did you get a private $1 donation from a big donor yet today? Yeah, I got a Cash App $1 from Uzi, where he said, "Stop. Here's for whatever the fuck it said." And I refunded it back to him because I'm not accepting that. No way. 28 viewers right now, 33 before. Wow, great. Thanks everybody for watching the show. Yeah, that's it. Corny motherfuckers. Yeah. AD Never Calling does a good JB impression. Am I getting any thumbs up or thumbs down? Let's take a look here. It all helps the channel, which is in dire need of help. Only 10, you see? I just get the scraps. It's right. Would Gassy Lisa be considered a bit player? I only saw her for like 30 seconds when I clicked on Eddie one time, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I didn't know who she was. And then later on, people talked about the fart content. And thankfully, I didn't watch or see her again or watch the full-length video because, I mean, what did he say? That's nasty of Uzi. Well, he's a nasty man. He's a nasty guy. Who would send a message like that? Think about it. Who would send a message like that? If he really did that, but I don't think he'd do anything. I can make a screenshot and show it later. I mean, he really did. Well, I can't show it. I would have to cover up the N-word. But he really did. I could send it to your email. I can screenshot it and send it to your email for verification. But he really did. I mean, it's unbelievable. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. You don't have to do that. It's okay. Right. I get it. I trust you. Okay. Got it. Whoa. I need some chocolate. The problem is I'm very sensitive to caffeine. So like if I had a full cup of coffee right now, I'd be up till noon tomorrow. No shit. Certainly 6 a.m. If I had a chocolate bar, I'd be up till 6 a.m. So I can't do that. I wouldn't mind a slice of pie right now. A nice heaping, hefty slice of any kind of pie. Apple pie, peach pie, chocolate pie. Have you had those chocolates that make you shit? I don't know anything about that. I mean, X-Lax? X-Lax is an American product if you're constipated. And it has a chocolate flavor thing, like a tablet, but it's chocolate flavored. But it's made up of whatever chemicals to make you go to the toilet. Coconut cream pie would be nice, right? Yeah, I could go for a slice of pie right now, but yeah. If I lived in Las Vegas or New York or a real city, well, I don't know about Las Vegas, but if I lived in Miami or New York, I could get in my car and go to a 24-hour, coffee shop, diner, restaurant, and get a real slice of pie. But not here, not in this shithole, Portland. Let's change the picture. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, here it is. The Vulture and Buzzard talk that was in the title. Morty's Diner of Vultures, an integral part of the ecosystem to prevent the spread of disease. That's what vultures do, and that's a really good-looking, that's a great-looking vulture. That guy, he calls me a content vulture. Well, he calls me every name in the book, but he calls me a content vulture, and now it's a content buzzard. Even Nicholas Even my good friend Watch Nicholas started calling me that. I got the screenshots, man. And I mean, that's depressing or disheartening to see my good friend Nicholas get in on the content vulture. But the guy who says this, that guy, his career on YouTube, for how long he's been around, 2 years, 3 years, 99% of it, and this is true, right? 98%, all right. 98% of it is showing clips from other channels, the Tim Wright channel, the O'Sheen channel, or Archie channel. That's his entire show content. Streaming live or clips, 3 hours worth of those other channels. And yet he calls me a content vulture, a content buzzard. I don't play other people's clips, but that's the entire foundation and format of his channel, interspersed with hate and viscountness and racism and anti-Semitism and violent threats, and screaming and yelling and, mental breakdowns and all that, face blasting. But if anyone's a content vulture, if anyone's not a content vulture, it's me. So I must say I was a little bit surprised that Nicholas jumped on that bandwagon, along with that guy who spreads that shit. But, what can I say? Well, I just said it. You've been saying that a lot recently, the last day or two, Nick. You spoke a lot. You call me some really fucking nasty, vile shit. You know why that is, Nick? Because you're hanging around with that guy. That's why. You're being contaminated from the exposure from that guy. I mean, it's just obvious. But hey, what can I say? I do have original content. It might suck. Oh, it probably does suck. I mean, let's get real. But it might suck, or it might be pretty good, or it might be terrific on occasion. But I don't rip off other people's work and make a show out of 3 hours of showing other people's content. I mean, Jesus. I mean, exactly. Jesus, unbelievable. That vulture has some big feet, and you know what they say. Well, that's an interesting thing that you would notice there, Blaine. Well, those are dinosaur feet, But yeah, vultures are cool. Vultures are welcomed at the diner. I mean, I don't want them shitting on the customers' heads or anything, or their cars, but vultures are welcome. Oh, I hear you. I will fix this, sir. You know that guy on Archie's channel, Marcus Allen Frischman? He says people who know him, who work with him, they address him as Sir Chief. This guy, Frischman, is just like, I thought it was so fucking funny when Watch Reporter, who I haven't seen around for a while on the Nicholas or other channels, not doing the financial stuff, but just, the mental asylum commentary. He evaluated Marcus Allen Frischman to a T, right from just bang, he got it. And Sir Chief, what? If I had a clip of Watch Reporter, the way he talked about MAF, I would play. I don't think I would play it, but I would put it on my post page, cause it was fucking hysterical and absolutely precision on target. Yeah. Watch Nicholas. The name will be fixed and addressed with executive board. Well, it's not the name, it's the people. It's the people. Not alienating the backbone of the space. Well, whatever. I mean, the guy is just he rented a car and kept it for a year. And he said, oh, it was nothing. I mean, it was just nothing. It was a misunderstanding. Let me get this right. He went to the rent-a-car company. He rented a car, said, I'll bring it back in 5 days or whatever. And then he kept it for a year. He got a felony arrest. Oh, it was nothing. We worked it out. It was no problem. I mean, that's like me going over to Nick's house, stealing his Lexus, keeping it for a year. And while there's a multi-state alert out for recovering his car, and I'm driving around in Oregon in Nick's Lexus, his 20-year-old beat to shit Lexus, and Then I bring it back a year later. I said, "Hey, man, I just borrowed it. There's nothing going. There's nothing here. No problem." Well, actually, it's worse because you're paying. That's just stealing this car. It's the same thing. If you breach your contract like that for a 5-day rental and you keep it for 12 months and never contact the dealer, the rental car agency that you got the car, and jeez, unbelievable. Well, that's not unusual. This community, I mean, this mental asylum over the years, over all the years, it's been filled with people who are, not that people, there are people that are really good people who did have some rough starts in earlier times of their life who've really gotten it together. But some people are just, they're just, those people, But there's been lots of people committing grand theft, repeatedly arrested over the years on this channel. These channels, not this channel. Well, actually, on this channel too, they appeared here. Yeah, and all kinds of heinous felonies and misdemeanors and evil fucking shit. But whatever. Okay, let's continue on here. Yeah, crazy sex story, right? The watch reporter bridge is burned. What does that mean? When he's doing funny stuff, he's very, very funny. Then, except when he goes into the pedo shit, then it's And I don't watch him. I looked at his investment channel, his business channel, and I just didn't have the interest. I didn't really watch it for more than a few minutes. Though he seems to be very knowledgeable about that stuff. Why is Watch Nicholas giving you the Caligula thumbs up? Very interesting. No more P vibes, right? Jimmy, Morty, I feel you were at your peak when you teamed up with Watch Nicholas. Beer, weed. It was a side It was a side we rarely see of you. Make the peace. Well, it's not up to me. He made some choices, and simple as that. He's a grown man. He can choose what he wants. We don't want to push it. It's hard. We made a lot of progress. Okay. But he was arrested at a Bel Air fancy restaurant and had the car in VIP waiting, and they grabbed him. Really? I mean, his whole background is everything he talks about, assuming it's true, okay, assuming there's truth in all his stories. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, who would listen to that guy? Unless, you're in desperate need of tabloid, in quotes, entertainment. I didn't know that part. He was arrested at a Bel Air fancy restaurant, and he had the car in the VIP parking, and they grabbed him. So there was an arrest warrant out for the guy, nationwide, probably. Unbelievable. Or somehow they found him. So, yeah, no shame with the sex tourism, the groomers, felonies, theft, burglaries, break-ins. No shame. No shame. You see it in those people. Yeah. Violent assaults, throat punching, breaking and entering, stealing automobiles, stealing Rolex watches, leather bags, luxury goods. I mean, it's just there are people who know what I'm talking about and who I'm referring to. Not maybe the people whom you may think I'm talking to, but other people. But anyway. All right. That fish guy is it's frish. Right. But anyway, okay. Yeah, but I agree. Totally fiked. Yeah. Was Christy Alley attractive back in the day or overrated? Well, that's an interesting question. I never found her appealing at all when she was on Cheers, which I never watched Cheers, but I know who she was back then. I never found her attractive at all. And of course, she turned out to be a total nut job. But, who am I to criticize? That's not my nature. You liked her in the Prince video. Okay, well, fair enough. Listen, if anybody liked her, she had a lot of fans. That's good. Good for her. Blaine, that's what the FBI got Dillinger on, stealing a car and crossing state lines. Well, they sure got him. Wow, amazing. It's absolutely extraordinary. Not amazing, but just extraordinarily amazing how some people who were the worst criminals, just the most dastardly criminals, get caught by doing some of the simplest but dopiest, stupid things that they forget to take care of. Now, when the Oklahoma City bombing guy was arrested, if I remember the story, the Oklahoma State Police, the State Highway Patrol, caught him heading towards, going east, towards Tulsa, and then out of state, I guess, to Arkansas. He was pulled over just at random by a state trooper on patrol because his license plate tags were expired. If I'm incorrect, somebody can correct me, but I think that's what it was. Something about his car, perhaps the license plate or the registration. That's why the trooper who was out there, doing his job, he just pulled him over. And it turned out he got the guy. But I forgot his name, but he got him. If he didn't have the fucked up license plate sticker, he would have gotten out of the state. Dillinger, he slipped up. All these people, well, not all of them. Some people get away. Al Capone with the taxes, fucked up. John Gotti, he fucked up. He had that guy Yak Yak. That was his name, his buddy. He trusted him, and the guy with the big mouth. It was all on tape, all recorded. Easy prosecution. Fucked him up. Took down the whole thing. Timothy McVeigh, that's the guy. At least Timothy took responsibility for his actions. He did not appeal his convictions. He was executed, wasn't he? Perhaps Oklahoma has or had execution. I think he was executed. I don't recall the details. Rancher would remember all that stuff. I don't remember the details right now. Right? Yeah, amazing. Or even with the World Trade Center bomb in the parking garage like 30 years ago, they caught the guy because he returned the van to the car rental agency where he picked up the van. Something like that, wasn't it? He rented a van to plant the bombs in the World Trade Center garage. Not the 9/11. It was like 10 years before that, 5 or 10 years before that. And then this idiot, the idiot terrorist, he returned the van that they were looking for back to the car rental agency, and they got him. It was something like that. The idea of, well, I'm hot, the police are looking for me. Why not drive the van to somewhere in the New Jersey swamplands and just dump it? And then, walk to a bus station and get out of town. The Blind Sheik. That's right. The Blind Sheik. That's the guy. Right. Exactly. Well, what's something like that? I can't remember the details. But, not smart people. Yeah. If you're going to do a breaking and entry, plan it out. Don't get caught. That reminds me of Luce. What does he say? Don't be weak. That's it. Don't be plan it out. Be conscientious in planning out your crime. Don't be weak. You can't be a cow because you don't have a baby cow. Don't be weak. Oh, man, incredible. Lots of criminals plan stuff out and they do get caught because they fucked up. They didn't consider all contingencies. They're smart, but the cops were smarter. Crook smart, cop smarter. And lots of criminals get away with shit, They never go to jail. It happens. Truth. Leonard Lake and Charles Ng had kidnapped a woman and kept her in a dungeon. They got caught shoplifting tools at Home Depot and were found out. Now, I don't know that story, but Blaine remembers that. Unbelievable. Jesus. one with wolves. Don't be weak. Don't be weak. Can't be a cow because you don't have a baby cow. You don't have a baby cow, you can't be a cow. Don't be weak. Is that Freudian psychology? All criminals have a desire to be caught. That's very interesting. I don't know. They got caught in San Francisco. I don't know that. I don't know that case. These idiots who got caught at Home Depot. Jesus. Can you imagine being kidnapped and put into the horology dungeon and left there? And you have to watch Lux and Eddie 24 hours a day. It's on in the dungeon. You can't escape. Didn't Lake and Ing also videotape themselves with the holy shit. Unbelievable. If only AC3 had been born in ancient Sparta. Wow. Near Tahoe. I don't know that story. Maybe I'll look it up later. What was the guy's name? Leonard Lake. Okay. I'll check it out. I'm going to look it up right now and save it for later. Seems like they would have made a TV movie about that. Because, here it is. He died age 39. What did he die from? Suicide by cyanide poisoning. Wow. Okay, I'll save that for later. I'll look into that. I'll read that story. It's interesting when I see something like that. Well, he died of suicide poisoning, of cyanide poisoning. My question is, where or how does one get the cyanide to do that? You can't go to the Home Depot or Target, get cyanide. Where does he get it? Where did he get it? Where does anybody get cyanide? You just can't walk around and get some. Even in downtown Portland, you can get anything, but you can't get cyanide. So it's amazing. Amazing. Link for Luce. I've never talked to Luce. He wouldn't know who I was. Hell, I don't know who I am. Is Luce? Luce is that guy, the lawyer who did tons of content on Magic the Gathering. That's the first time I ever heard of Magic the Gathering. So what the fuck is Magic the Gathering? And then sometime later, Patel Philippe chimed in. He plays Magic. He played Magic the Gathering. He gives it 2 thumbs up. He said it's great stuff. I'm pretty sure he knew about Magic the Gathering. Somewhere around Tahoe, Nevada story. Wow. Amazing. Ing looked like Lux. Wow. Okay. I didn't see the other guy's picture. It's a great TV movie based on some real criminals. It's really extraordinary. And I'm going to post it if I can find it real fast. I've seen it several times. It's based on a true story. And it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here it is. It's on Tubi and YouTube, and here it is. It's called In the Line of Duty, the FBI Murders. And it starred David Soul. There it is. In the Line of Duty, the FBI Murders, based on a true story, the famous or infamous FBI shootout in Miami. With David Soul and the other guy's name I always forget. Michael. I forget his name all the time. He was on that TV sitcom with the other guy who was in Back to the Future. That guy. Come on, man. I'm getting Biden brain. The famous guy from Back to the Future. Michael J. Fox. So he played in that sitcom with Michael J. Fox. Michael or somebody. He was in Tremors. The first Tremors. He was the gun nut guy who shot the graboid. He did a great job in Tremors and in this movie, the FBI Murders in the Line of Duty. It's really extraordinary. It's on Tubi on YouTube. I mean, and Ronnie Cox is in it. Plays the FBI lead agent trying to catch these maniacs. Really an amazing film, but it's a true story. Okay, here we go. Let's get back here. Blaine, Morty, did you ever see Dillinger starring Warren Oates? Yeah, I saw that long time ago. I did see it. He did a very good job. I watched it last night. He was in Police Station. Truth. I read a book about them in high school. Interesting how two sickos find each other. You know, that's just like the YouTube community. All these people, all these sickos from all around the world, somehow they all find each other in the asylum on those channels, and they all become fellow travelers together in the asylum, in the community, and it's unbelievable. Yeah, so in this case, how did those two sick assholes get to meet each other? It's amazing. Of course, Tan loves magic. What does that mean? Yeah, that's the movie. It's on Tubi. I mean, you really got to watch that. It's great. We did it, Joe. What does that mean? Oh, that was Kamala. Right. We did it, Joe. MT85. I met someone recently that spent $100,000 on a magic card. Was that person's name, by any chance, Patel Philippe? Magic the Gathering. You see, the thing that is insane to begin with is the name of the game, Magic the Gathering. What the fuck does that mean? You're so fucking stupid. Magic the Gathering. I have no idea what the game is or how it's played, or what you do, or what you buy, or what you need to play it. But this guy, Luce, he has. Nicholas told me about this. He mentioned it I first found about this guy Luss from the Watch Nicholas channel way back during all that TPG stuff, and that's when the Magic the Gathering first became, aware. I became aware of that. And what the fuck is that? So I looked at Luce's channel, and he's got all these videos, countless number of videos about Magic the Gathering. What in the fuck? Yeah, well, I guess it's harmless. So. Watch Nicholas. Bitcoin will be more than a piece of paper with a kid toy drawn on it. Well, I sold all my Bitcoin like half a year ago. But, whatever. Luce, come back. Right. Bert. Who's Bert? The Jizzverse. That's right. The Face Blast verse. The Jizzverse. Those channels. I mean, I'm just not saying this to make a vapid point. I mean, this is true. Get a pencil and a piece of paper and watch one of their 3-hour shows. And every time you hear those people say the word dick, suck my dick suck, cock suck, cum, jizz, face blast. Every time you hear somebody say that, usually that guy, just make a check mark on your paper. At the end of the show, count them all up. And you're going to have 200, 300... for a 3-hour show. Now, who talks about cock and cum and jizz every night for 3 hours a night, 5 hours a day, 10 hours a day? Suck my cock sucking, suck my cock, cock, cum, jizz, cum, suck cock. I mean, certainly that's reflective of. I mean, it's just obvious. You don't need to be a psychiatrist to figure this one out. It's reflective of blank, 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 Yeah, it's okay, whatever. Watch Nicholas. Must really have a cool spell on the card to spend $100K on it. I don't even know what that means. Certain cards mean, Post Malone spent $1 million on one card. And he doesn't even have a Rolex, probably. So that shows you how fucked up he is. Okay, here it is, Nick. You put spells on other wizards and line the cards up. Holy shit. Unbelievable. I didn't get it, Morty. Okay, what didn't you get, MT? Well, okay. It's for millennials. Oh, I see. Jizztainment. Jizzertainment. Right. Hello, Angelic. Dick. Yeah, I forgot to say Dick. That's right. So just do that. Listen to one of those shows, and just check off every time you hear dick, cock, suck, cocksucker, suck my dick, fuck you, suck my dick, cum, jizz, jizz rag, face blast, cum shot. And every time, you hear that, just check it off. And that's all they talk about. It's every 30 seconds you hear it. I mean, that is, without any question, it's reflective of, just fill in the blank. I mean, it's right in front of you there. Watch Nicholas. Take a shot each time you hear face blast. That's very good. Will you be alive after an hour or so? Right. Okay, that's what you do. Take one shot of a tequila or whiskey or whatever every time you hear one of those words on that show, and you'll be dead within an hour. I mean, in fact, you can even, if you're not a drinker, just have one Twinkie every time you hear them say that. One Twinkie every time they say it, and you'll die of diabetic coma. And a heart attack, right? It'll happen. They're the cock obsessed. It's all they talk about. And I know they have, certainly direct experience with with those things. They've admitted that. I mean, so they're just obsessed with it. It's just in their mind 24/7. Angelic, cock talk is a staple subject, Crappy, like mashed potatoes. Really? I don't sit around talking about mashed potatoes every 30 seconds, talking about mashed potatoes, rubbing mashed potatoes on my face, rubbing mashed potatoes on somebody else's face, sticking mashed potatoes up somebody's bunghole, jacking off cum shots into mashed potatoes. I mean, no, it's not the same thing, Angelic. Right. It is self-evident. You don't have to be a PhD to figure that out. I mean, Morty sounds like a beatnik poet. You think? Really? Right. Easy or... Well, I only saw that guy pick once or twice, but I did see him with the suit of armor, the chainmail, and the sword, and I go, what in the fuck? Morty. I laugh all the time. I don't know why people say I never laugh, but, whatever. There you go, Loose Tooth. Exactly. Right. But it's true. I'm not making this up. Uzi loves Twinkies. Oh, Jesus. Right. Well, you can get Twinkies at the 24-hour gas station anytime you want a Twinkie. You have a Twinkie fix. Angelic. Bunghole potato mash sounds not bad, actually. Well, okay. Glad. There you go. New idea for mashed potatoes. Right. Mashed potatoes in and of itself is a whole show topic. You got russet potatoes, Yukon Gold potatoes, Redskin potatoes, instant potatoes, Idahoan brand instant mashed potatoes. They come in a pound box, a 2-pound box, those foil packets. So you can just, add the water and stir them up. And it's a whole show, just mashed potatoes. Grandma's mashed potatoes. Do you like them completely smooth, or do you like a little bit of chunks still in them from the potato mashing? How do you mash potatoes? What kitchen tool do you use to mash the potatoes? Do you use a plastic bowl, a ceramic bowl, a glass bowl? It's a whole thing. I don't like instant mashed potatoes, but we've all eaten them. If you go to KFC, those are instant mashed potatoes from the most genetically modified potatoes in the country. But everyone likes mashed potatoes. And instant mashed potatoes, they can be okay, Yum, yum, pig's bum. Oh, there you go. Right. Nick goes for the chunks. Okay. Proceeds to list all potatoes like Forrest Gump. I was doing that. The guy who in the Bubba Gump thing who was talking about shrimp, fried shrimp, Shrimp salad, shrimp sandwich, shrimp scampi. You got, I had a routine like that I used in the mid '70s, and not about shrimp, but about something else. The same exact speech pattern of how he was talking about shrimp, and I'm convinced somebody I was knew me back then later became a screenwriter and put that style of shit into that Forrest Gump movie, and they stole it from me because they heard me saying that. I'm convinced of that, but I can never again. Fucked again, Okay. Slight lumps is good. Yeah. You can add cream or milk to your mashed potatoes, salt, pepper, butter, chives, sour cream, cheese. It's one of the great things, mashed potatoes. Morty claims he was the first Bubba Gump. No. I'm just saying that the way that guy did that thing about talking about shrimp, this kind of shrimp, that kind of shrimp this, shrimp that. Well, whatever. It's all in the past. It doesn't matter. Calamari is better than shrimp. Wow. Okay, that's a whole show right there. I never ate squid ever until I went to Japan. Then it became quite common for me to get into octopus and squid and all kinds of other funky things. But to me, growing up, a squid was just something you used for bait. Who the fuck would eat squid? I know in the Mediterranean countries they eat squid. I knew that, but I never did. But it was just bait for fishing. But yeah, okay. Super creamy style is great. Yeah, it's rich, but I can't make it well. Well, yeah. Fucked again up the bunghole. Absolutely right. Again. And it's painful, man. I mean, Rich Mitch. Friend of mine is convinced a script she wrote was stolen and turned up in the film Snatch. It's certainly possible. Those things happen all the time. I'm going to change the picture again up on the screen. Yeah. Send the money. Morty needs the money. I'm not one of those guys who doesn't need the money. I don't have a Rolex collection. I don't travel internationally, on a whim, to go to here and there, I need the money. I got bills to pay. People have no idea. No idea at all. And, I mean, they don't care either, but yeah. Same thing happened to me, Morty. A line of mine was taken and used on Max Headroom. Well, there you go. I mean, crusty calamari bunghole. Wow. I had the idea for that TV show Taxi. I mean, this is true. I'm not making this up. And I told people back when I was in New York about a TV show about taxis, taxi drivers, and all that stuff. I had it, yeah. And then next thing you know, Taxi on TV, huge hit. I got fucked. I got fucked and analyzed. Lots of bleeding. I mean, I was crushed. I can't believe I didn't just go for the cyanide. But, okay, let's see here. I like Guy Ritchie, the director. I've heard the name. I don't remember what movies he's done. So you like... What does that mean? What do you mean? Hey, Rich Mitch, throwing me some scrap. Thank you very much for the scraps. I'm grateful. Really appreciate it. Rich Mitch, £2. And it's from England. Coming all the way from England. This is phenomenal. Thank you very much, Rich Mitch. Thank you for the channel support. I get all the scrap, all this, what's it called? Shrapnel and the scraps. Fantastic. Oh, so you like dogs? Huh? Nick? Hey, Nick. How's your dog? What a classic. What a classic. Okay. People with generational wealth have bills too. Of course, that's true. I've watched some videos about these viscountess people in England, aristocrats, who have the generational wealth of their estate going back hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. They're like the 10th, the 15th, the 20th Baron or Earl of, some place, and they have the same home that they take care of, and the expense is just crushing for many of these people, because they don't have the life that their ancestors did 500 years ago, of having serfs and everything working for them, and they maintain the house and the estate at great expense, and many of them are mutant inbreds. I mean, this is true. you know British mutant inbreds in the aristocracy, but some of them seem like pretty nice people, but they need money too. And what many of them have done, is open up the grounds and the estate and the mansion, open it up for tourism. And they give tours, people buy a ticket, and they give tours of the grounds, the gardens, the home, and I guess it would be very, very nice to see, because you rarely get to enter one of those, centuries old, incredible estates. Pete Helms, using instant potato mix for crispy fried potatoes is this is a dictionary word. Hold on. Is an anathema. Okay, anathema to fine dining. Correct. Using instant potato mix for crispy fried potatoes. Oh, yeah, it's totally, yeah. Anathema. It's foul and viscountness. Angelic. I dreamt up Uber one whack night in '93 when I needed cigarettes. When I needed cigarettes delivered. Unfortunately, there was no internet. I believe you. You got fucked. You got fucked, my friend. Brutalized, analyzed, bent over and face blasted. Instant mashed potatoes are gross. I mean, let's face it, okay? Especially a shit brand. I mean, Idahoan, in America, Idahoan is the big, because Idaho is the potato growing capital of the country, the state of Idaho, which is next to Oregon and Washington. And if you buy like the supermarket brands, the cheap shit generic brands, I mean, those things are just disgusting. Totally genetically modified, bioengineered garbage shit. If you buy Idahoan, they're actually, I mean, it's okay. It's edible. And I guess there are, more upscale brands of instant mashed potatoes, which would be, okay, but those Idahoan potatoes, or Betty Crocker, that's another brand. They're in every supermarket in the country. Yeah. Yes, there is plenty of viscountness in England, but yes, the viscountnesses are fucked. Absolutely right. Yep, went right over. Right. I mean, I had a great idea, but my brother beat me to it. Abel. Oh, jeez. Okay, I get it. Very good. That was good. So far, the outstanding comment for the night is Nick saying he kept that $1,500 from the guy with the Yorkie. He just fucking fisted him right up the butt. Holy shit. Thing is, though, he took that $1,500 and maybe went out and bought a Jacob & Co. watch. So he fucked them. He fisted up his own butt. He fucked himself. But, who knows? Whatever. Wow, amazing. 27 people still watching this garbage channel. Absolutely impressive. Let's check my thumbs up and thumbs down here. 12 thumbs up. Not even 50% of the audience gives me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So fucking depressing. Jesus. 2 hours and 9 minutes, and we're still going. I don't know why, but hey, there was a time change in Australia and New Zealand, if I'm correct. The clocks changed. Well, they did, in fact. And let me take a look here. I think they did. I don't know. I think they did, yeah. And we have our time change next week, I think. The daylight savings time thing. So, yeah, whatever. Oh, Okay, how about $1,000 cash app to finish off the evening? Anybody? Anybody? Well, it's out. The idea is out there. Just saying. The clocks change. They turn them right side up. Okay, that's what they do. Got it. Rich Mitch. Self-inflicted fisting is the leading cause of viscounteness in the whales. Holy shit. I've known a lot of people, well, quite a number of people from Wales. I never knew about the self-inflicted fisting. Holy shit. That's fucking brutal. Hey, hello, Barry. Did I miss all the cock and face blasting talk? Yeah, we had a lot of face blasting and cock talk before, but that was just to highlight the shit content on those other channels. I mean, the perversions and deviant content there. Wow. But there's always cock talk and face blasting talk on those other channels, so you're never with, and you can always watch a replay. That's the thing. If you need some face blasting and cock talk, it's always there. Just watch a replay. Mr. Wilkinson, Brisbane has a similar problem as Wales, and that's, what was the Wales problem? Oh, the self-inflicted fisting is the leading cause of viscounteness in Wales and Brisbane. Holy shit. Wow. That's a good reminder for me that when I ever do get to visit Australia, stay the hell out of Brisbane. Play it safe. Kind of keep my back covered, if you know what I mean. Wow. Pete Helms. Pronounced Viscount. Well, of course, yeah. The word is Viscount. Like Lord Mountbatten, Viscount of India. Yeah, we know that. It's an aristocratic title. We know that, but those people don't know how to spell. So it's Viscountness. Nick knows what I'm talking about. He knows about the Viscountness and misogyny. Pronounced Viscount, a silent Viscount. No, it's Viscount, yeah. Just being a pest. Well, pests are welcome, yeah. Face blasters, not so much, but pests are okay. Yeah. Are you a user of Urban Dictionary? I sometimes, when I'm looking something up, like some expression that, stupid young people use, I'll look it up to see what the hell that means, Like years ago when I first heard, the old man, that band, that's really dope, man. Dope? What? They just changed the words. So that's not what dope means, but now dope means, or sick. Oh, that's really sick, man. Sick? What? These people are, don't look up felching. Right, that's in the Chicago Standard Dictionary. That's in the Chicago Standard Dictionary, available at bookstores near you. Not the Oxford or the Cambridge, you get the Chicago. Right. Chicago Manual of Style will have that. With the McDonald's milkshake straw. Holy shit. Wow. I'm fucking wiped out. Not one guest the whole night. Isn't that amazing? 2 hours and 14 minutes of a solo Viscountness. Incredible. Belching as a cure for self-inflicted fisting. That's a hell of a YouTube video title. I bet you if I recorded a video with that as a title, I would get tens of thousands of views in a week. Tens of thousands, maybe 100,000. I'm going to do that, Rich. Thank you very much for that comment. I'm going to make that a video title. I'm going to do a pre-recorded video and post it. And felching as a cure for self-inflicted fisting. See what happens to it. That would be amazing. I bet you the demographics would show most viewers coming from the Midwest, if you know what I mean. Dr. Bob, good evening. How about self-inflicted face blasting? Holy shit, another great video title. You know, that's a whole channel idea for a whole new channel. Self-inflicted face blasting, self-inflicted, what was it? Felching, self-inflicted, just incredible for all those self-afflictors out there. They're the self-afflictors. Thank you, Rich Mitch. Pete Helms, obvious problem with the whole royal thing in Britain is that new royals are likely pretenders or from some unknown German family. Original royal blood diluted over 1,000 years. That's absolutely true, Pete. And there are many videos that show who really, if they skip over the inbreeding and the bastard children who they put in the line of succession. This guy from BBC, Tony Robinson, he does a lot of BBC television. Maybe that's his name. And he did a video where he met with some scholars at Oxford, and they charted out the true line of succession without the Viscountess, the bastard children, the murders, like of the Richard III's nephews and stuff like that. And it turned out that the actual current King of England would be this sheep farmer guy in Australia. I mean, it's an extraordinary show. And so this guy went to look him up at some, what do they call it? Ranch station? Sheep station? Sheep shagger station? I don't know what they call it. And he met this guy. And the guy, curiously enough, or surprisingly, had a book of his family history going back some generations, and he accepted the information that that Tony Robbins presented to him, the meticulous what do you call it? Family genealogy going back from that guy, the Norman guy. What's his name? William the Conqueror. And even before that, in the, anyway. And this guy said, do you want to contest this in front of the British court or parliament, that you're actually the king, the real king? Said, no, I'm quite happy with my life. I'm fine. I know it, and that's good enough for me and my family. What a story that was. I could watch that video again if I can find it. You say inflicted like it's a Bateman could be royalty, you think? All the European royal aristocratic families are related. Well, that's true. They all come originally from some guy from Sweden. He started all the inbreeding and fucking, and everyone's related to that guy. I think it was Sweden. Make no difference which is in charge. It's all the same. It's all the same family. Well, there's a lot to that, except it isn't true, because Tsar Nicholas II was cousins with Kaiser Wilhelm and the King of England. All three of them were mutated bred cousins, and Kaiser Wilhelm, who was friends with Tsar Nicholas, declared war on Russia. A fucking cunt fucker, face blaster. So the family tie and the inbreeding, it didn't help. Fucking Kaiser Wilhelm fucked it all up. Yeah, I'm not going to read that, Blaine. Thank you. Pete Helms, there are original Romanovs from Russia doing unknown media jobs in Canada. Well, there are members of the Romanov family scattered around the globe. Yeah. And they have their own organization, House of Romanov, whatever they call it. And amongst themselves, they use their titles, Prince or Duke or, whatever. And there's a woman who says she's in charge. And there's a guy, he passed away, but there was another guy who said he was the rightful monarch. And this woman I forgot her name. She says she's the rightful monarch. So even within them, there's a lot of conflict. But yeah. Did you know that everyone on the planet with blue eyes can be traced back to one woman on the Black Sea coast called Alun the Fair? I did not know that. Is that true? Where did you see that? How did you find that out? I'm not disputing it. Certainly could be possible. You know that every face blaster on YouTube can be traced back to an orangutan from deepest, darkest Thailand thousands and thousands of years ago? It's true. Can't remember. Wow, that's amazing. I'm going to look that up. Blue eye genealogy. See what comes up. You would think if that were true, if that is true, that certainly somebody's done documentaries about that. Some people. Just one of those useless things that lurks in my mind. That was an anthropology podcast about blue eyes. Wow, I'm going to watch that if I can find it. That sounds pretty good. Another good title for a video would be Face Blasting in a Relaxed Format. And that would get a lot of views. Self-inflicted face blasting. Oh, YouTube might think it's about something else, which would not be good, if you know what I mean. But, yeah. Amazing. Holy shit. Oh, do I hate my life. Oh. Speaking of the face blasters.
How dare you serve me this? I want to see the manager. You should be fired for this incompetence.
By the way, just in case anybody out there is wondering, no, face blasting is not allowed in the diner by the guests or the staff. Absolutely, strength verboten. That's a grounds for firing or ejection. It's just, self-inflicted fisting in a relaxed format. Absolutely right, yeah. Blaine, self-inflicted male fisting. Simp. Well, yeah, there you go. You got it. Right. Oh, speaking of Chicago, I really hope I can get there this year. The year's almost over. There's so many things I'd like to see up there. I don't mean YouTube people, those people. I mean sites and attractions and cultural things to see. And I don't think going in the midst of winter would be that bad. I think it would be extraordinarily cold and brutal, but if I'm in a car going from point A to point B, it should be okay. I would think the streets are plowed well enough, and I could get from the hotel to this part of town or that museum or that part of town. So, but it takes money. And yeah. No, I'm at the Field Museum. They have incredible museums in Chicago, and some areas would be very unsafe. I mean, I've been watching news clips of people just destroying shopping malls and stores, and just animals on the loose destroying the city with no police or National Guard to do anything. I mean, what you need is complete National Guard lockdown to protect the city. And I would think that most of the touristy areas would be safe, but having never been there, I don't know where where the different things are located. But don't know. Barry Sotero has a new library. Oh, what a joke. What a fucking joke. Yeah, I saw some story that it's still being completed. It hasn't been finished yet. It's millions or billions over budget. The guy can't even build a fucking library without fucking it up. I mean, just incredible. Shopping malls are redundant and defunctus functi. Yeah, they really are. I think they're going to just disappear. I mean, a few decades ago, it was the place. Everybody went there. And I was at the shopping mall last week. First time in like a year or 2 years. It was not crowded there at all. Not crowded at all. Because really, you just buy everything on the internet now. Amazon or wherever. There's really no more need for a shopping mall. It's defunctus fucti. That's right. What would you do with the malls? Well, you need someone like Trump. I mean, a brilliant builder, urban planner. I mean, a really brilliant business guy to say, what would you do with all the malls, all that space and the buildings, and turn them into nice parks? What you don't want to do is turn it into low-income housing. That would just destroy the entire region. The adjacent areas to that property. Well, that's the Obama Presidential Library, the Hall of Fisting. He's one of the all-time king fisters. I mean, the guy is, right out of Chicago, right out of the gay man's country gay bathhouse. If there's any president who knows about fisting, it's Barry. And Big Mike. The shopping arcades in my city are all dying out, as are the original shop owners. Well, yeah, you see, I think that's what's happening, and that is what's going to be happening. Yeah. I mean, what is there really at a shopping mall that you just can't find Adolf Pfister? Oh, we got a Hitler joke, first one tonight. Okay. What is there at a shopping mall that you need to actually go there for that you can't just buy on the internet? I mean, do you really want to go to Macy's to buy underwear or a pair of pants? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're the shopping mall people, not me. So I don't know. I mean, if you want to carry a bear spray, you just go on the Home Depot website and they'll ship it. So, Sbarro's, yeah, wow, unbelievable. The food court, amazing. There's a shopping mall. When I was in Hawaii, there's a shopping mall in Honolulu called the Alawana Mall. I forgot what it's called. Alawana? Let me look it up. I don't remember. Ala Moana, that's what it's called. Ala Moana. I was close. And when I was there, the food court area in the Ala Moana Mall in Honolulu is packed. I mean, absolutely packed. Body to body, packed. But this was when I was in Hawaii like 20 years ago or whatever. That mall was just packed with people. Now I don't know, but yeah. 30 people watching. Send money now. Morty needs the money. I don't, like I say in the title there, Morty lives in a gated, padded cell community. Help out Morty. Morty needs the money. There's other people, they don't need They want the money. They like the money. They need to buy another Rolex. They need, to pay for more ladyboys. I need the money, for things, the basic stuff. I'm not talking about the hooker who was here before that I had to pay. I mean, the daily life stuff, the bills, credit card bills. Going to New York, that would be a luxury. Getting over to Chicago. I mean, I need the money. So, don't just send me the scraps, the leftovers from those other people's channels. Okay, I've disgraced myself enough tonight. There's always tomorrow night. GD, 50 pesos. Thank you very much. 50 pesos is 5 cents. Thank you so much, GD. Okay, kicking ass there. GD, there we go. Pete Helms. Malls have events, kiddie rides, hangouts for teens. Yeah, but nothing like in the 70s, 80s, 90s era. Where everybody went there, or certainly before that, 50s, 60s, But, maybe parents and their little snotty kids go there so the kids can keep busy doing stuff. I don't know. Why did you say snotty kids? Why didn't you say... Well, whatever. Sounding like Sarah Connor in the asylum waiting to see her son. Holy shit. Wow. Amazing. 30 viewers. Wow. And no clips. No clips. GD, channel member, don't watch the Luxy show. Well, I don't watch the Luxy show because it comes on here about 3:30 in the morning. And I'm not staying up at till 3:30 in the morning to watch the Luxy show. I mean, come on. Don't watch the Luxy show today, Morty. We'll see part 2 of the Spite Chat Bonanza there. Oh, amazing. Well, you think so? Isn't he rich enough? Didn't he say he's a retired millionaire? Who was covertly sending wealthy people out there emails requesting money, requesting loans, emergency loan money. Yes, that's correct. Right. But he's a millionaire. It's okay. Or maybe he's not. Maybe he's in worse off shape than I am, which I just can't even imagine. But anything's possible. But he has plenty. No, he has money for the chocolates, so he's in better shape than I am, financially. That is, yeah. Okay. Well, there's a plug for the Lux show, right? Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. Get up off your knees, beggar. Seek ye employment, and it shall be added unto you. Well, Docs, clearly, I understand the substance of your comment, but tonight's show is a reflection of the earlier shows from today, in particular, the Horology Dungeon show. Get it? Got it? Okay. Very good. There you go. See, Doc's Report's a good example, and he has supported the channel in various ways, once here and there, I mean, on occasion here and there. But here's a guy who's going to die with, basically, when it's time, I mean, he's going to pass away with $2 million in the bank. And am I going to get any of that? No. Where's that money going to go to? I'm sure he's selected some charities around the country that his executor will take care of, and the money will be dispersed among some, well-deserving organizations, and that's fantastic. But what about me? Where's my $500 super chat, Cash App, PayPal? I know. Okay. Leadership, discipline, diligence, integrity, civility. Really? Here in the mental asylum channels? I don't think so. Oh, we have a guest backstage. Thank you. See, I can't see the my microphone is in front of the line of sight to the backstage, so I didn't see you. We have a guest. Hello there, Jax.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going, man?
How's my sound? Tell me if it's fucked.
Oh, you sound fine. You sound a little groggy, but
No, I mean, is it burping?
no. The sound seems to be fine. Yeah.
Okay, if it does, I can fix it.
Oh, there
Yeah.
is some burping. Yeah.
I got it. Hang on.
Okay. Yeah, so much viscosity. Oh, that's a good viscosity, right?
All right, how about that?
Oh, it's better.
Oh, God.
So how's it going, Jax? What are you doing?
I'm in fucking pain. I was in the dentist office all day.
Ah, right. And did you take a nap afterwards, or
Yeah, I just woke up.
take any Tylenol or pain med?
No, my whole face was numb for a while.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
That was like the worst thing ever.
We all can relate to that. Sure. Yeah. GD,
Well-
100 pesos. We love Jax. Just missing the running faucet.
I got it. Give me a minute.
You've got a running faucet?
Well, for GD, I'll turn
Oh,
one
I
on.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, GD.
He likes it when I run the water. Can we turn the music down in the background
Oh,
a little
sure.
bit?
Yeah,
Morty?
right. Now that there's a guest, let me lower that or turn it off. You bet.
There, GD. There's your faucet, baby.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. I can hear you better. Yeah.
Okay, great. Very good.
But no, I had that fucking abscess tooth, and I went today to get it fixed, and he basically ground a hole in the side of my tooth and dug it out with a tool, and then filled it full of resin. Oh yeah,
Brutal.
Yeah,
Brutal.
it's
Brutal.
fucking brutal.
But you didn't need a pain med when he sent you back home?
No, he just he stuck a big needle in my gums, and then went to town on it, and then filled it and like cured it with that light they use so it hardens and all that, and then kind of ground it down and made it all smooth and whatever, and then just I was numb for like about an hour and a half or so, or 2 hours after.
So yeah, in a day or two when it's all healed up, it'll be fantastic. To have.
Yeah, I go back on that way. I don't have to get another implant if this thing will hold.
Right.
If I have to, I will. But
Jax Blaine is asking, was Jax treated by Dr. Zell, the Visa Angel? Right.
No, but I found out something interesting about my dentist today.
Vice Angel. Right. Vice Angel. That's it.
What the hell is that?
That's from Marathon Man, the movie.
Oh, I haven't seen that in forever, dude. Okay.
Yeah, when he's doing the dentistry sadism.
Yeah.
Right. The Vice Angel.
Marathon Man. Yeah. There is a TikTok video, or actually a Facebook video. Are you on TikTok, Morty, or no?
I've never ever used TikTok, and I never ever will. It's a Chinese.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I just making
spyware propaganda tool to destroy the American society.
Oh, I agree. I found out about this today. I'm not on it either, but there's a Facebook. It's on TikTok and Facebook. There's a girl that's got a viral video. It's been up for a while, and it shows her taking her teeth out, and she's got all these. When she takes her teeth out, you can see all the metal sockets sticking out of her gums, all the titanium sockets that hold her teeth in. She's got like 10 up top and 10 on the bottom. She looks like the character Jaws from the 007 movie.
Oh, Richard Kiel, the actor. Yeah.
Jaws. She looks like that when she takes her teeth out. You can see every one of these titanium like sockets. It's a viral video. Well, and then the girl pops her teeth back in, and she literally eats a donut live on camera after she sticks her teeth back in. I found out today that my doctor, the girl's from Cincinnati, Ohio. My doctor's the guy that did that girl's teeth. It's like $100,000 worth of dental implants. I just thought that was kind of interesting.
Have you ever considered grill work on your mouth like the rapper hip hop retards do?
Yeah, but that's not work. It's a plate. It's like a snap-in plate. So you would go to a jeweler and they would do a mouth and do a dental impression of you, like you would get a mouth guard for sleeping. It's kind of like that.
Really?
They would do a dental. Yeah, they do a dental impression, and then what they would do is take your teeth impression, and they would make you a solid gold set of grills, or and they would put diamonds in them, whatever, and they basically snap.
Right. All
They
the hip hop
yeah,
rap guys do that.
yeah. Johnny
I
Dang
didn't know
does it.
anything about that. Watch Nicholas mention that grill thing. I said, "What the hell is that?" And I looked up some
Well,
pictures and I went, "Jesus."
well, the guy that's famous for it is the rapper Paul Wall. He's the guy that kind of invented it, and then he went into business with the famous jeweler Johnny Dang, and they make grills for all these hip hop artists and stuff. But they pop in over top of your regular teeth. You can take them in and out. They're not permanent.
Okay, I just looked up Paul Wall grills,
Yep, he's got a song too called Grills, by the way.
and the website is customgoldgrills.com.
Yep.
And holy, so that diamond encrusted teeth, those are pop in.
Yeah, they basically pop over top of your regular teeth.
Oh, I
And
didn't
it's
know
a,
that.
yeah, you can take them in and out. Yeah, but you can leave them in. Well, you can eat with them, whatever you want to do, but you can literally take them out anytime you want and clean them.
Holy fike, unbelievable. I'm going to save that page to look at later.
Yeah, Paul Wall, he's a rapper. He had a couple hits. He had a famous song called Grills that was called Grills, actually.
Grills.
And yeah,
Not grilled
he
cheese, but grills. Yeah.
yeah, and then what in the early 2000s when Hulk Hogan had a TV show on VH1, the Hogan Knows Best or whatever it was called. His daughter Brooke Hogan wanted to be a singer or whatever, so he literally paid a shit ton of money to have that famous producer Scott Storch do a song for Brooke Hogan, and Paul Wall was in it. It's called "About Us." So there's a song with
What's
Paul
it called?
Wall, "About Us."
Oh, about us.
Yeah, and so there's a song with
I
Paul
thought
Wall.
I thought you said about Baba.
No,
What?
no. Yeah, there's
Huh.
a song with Paul Wall and Brooke Hogan that was like actually a hit song. It was produced by Scott Storch, and it's called "About Us." It's not a bad tune. I mean,
Maybe
for a
on Smash would know that. I don't know anything about that. But
yeah,
Dr. Bob says dentists don't use NOS anymore. What is NOS? Oh, nitrous oxide. Is that what you mean?
no, yeah, probably.
I did that. I did that 4 years ago. I asked my dentist I'd like to try it because she had to do something. And I said, they offered it. I said, well, I've never done it before. So I had no reaction to it at all. I had no sensation. She took a blood pressure before the procedure and then after, and the number did go down. So I was in a more relaxed state, but I didn't sense any. I didn't see spinning balloons or, anything. Just
We used to do that for fun. It's called whippets.
whippets
Yeah,
in between snorting the pixie sticks.
yeah. Well, no, you can go to any. It's a whipped cream. Like anybody can get a hold of a whipped cream tank that you make whipped
Right.
cream out of. All right. Well, you
Yeah.
have to have a nitrous oxide container, like a little canister. It looks like a CO2 cartridge that you put in the top of the whipped cream container, and that's what makes the whipped cream. That's what charges it to make it cold enough to come out of the container like as
Right.
whipped cream.
Wow.
Well, if you just buy a box of the little nitrous oxide containers and a balloon, you can crack them into a balloon and inhale them, and and they're called whippets. You just get high off of it.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie Never Calling. Just woke up. The streams wore me out today. They wore everybody out today. They were just unbelievable.
I got to mute for a second. I'll be right back.
Absolutely out of control. The last 24, 48 hours, absolutely out of control. But this happens. What was that line in some movie? These things happen. These things happen periodically, and it's necessary to clean out the community. It's a cleaning of the prison, or in fact, there was a prison movie I saw where the warden said that, called The Glass House. That's right, the Vic Morrow and Alan Alda. Fantastic movie. I sent that movie title to Doc's report to watch because it was so damn good. He couldn't watch it. He watched 30 seconds of it and turned it off. He said, I can't take it.
Did you ever
He
watch
did.
The Last Castle like I told you to?
What was it called?
The Last Castle with Robert Redford.
No.
I told you about that. The Last
Did you? Let
Castle.
me look it up, see if I saved it or not.
Yeah, it's got James Gandolfini in it. He plays an awesome character that's not Tony Soprano.
Okay, here it is, The Last Castle.
Such
I
a
probably
good movie.
saved it, but it doesn't sound familiar. I'm going to save it again right now, just in case.
Oh, it's such a good movie, dude. Robert Redford, he's a military guy that gets put in a military prison. It's got Mark Ruffalo in it, the guy that plays the
Oh, I
Hulk and
hate
all the
that
new
guy. That
Marvel.
guy's a libtarded fuck.
But yeah,
But
but
anyway,
he's good. He doesn't have a huge part in this, but
okay.
he's in it.
All right. James Gandolfini, Robert Redford.
Mhm.
A court-martial general rallies together 1,200 inmates to rise against a corrupt and sadistic
Yes.
warden. That's a good story.
Oh, it's good. They build a wall inside the fucking prison, and like, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's a
Well,
really
I
good
saved
movie.
it. I'll look for it. Yeah.
Robert
JB,
Redford's
JB.
like, yeah.
Yeah. I only take out my grills when I go to sleep. Wow.
Mm,
You got grills? Holy shit.
mm.
It's what EZ inhales. You think?
Nitrous oxide, yeah.
Wow.
We used to get. I had a whipped cream tank. It'll hold like a whole case of Whippets, like 24 of those fucking things, and you could just pull the trigger and inhale it.
Holy
It's
shit.
what? Yeah, you just kill billions of brain cells. We used to
Well,
do
at
that
this
kind of
point,
shit.
frankly speaking, what difference does it make? Right.
Well, you know,
Frankly, Senator, at this point, what difference does it make?
I mean, it's fun being 20. You can do. I mean, because you could
Right.
go to any head shop and buy that shit back then. You could literally go and buy a case of Whippets and whatever. It was like $24. Yeah,
I bet you
and
Watch Nicholas would know about that. Not that he's done it, but that he would know about that because he's gone to those pipe shops and
yeah, we had a
stuff.
place here called Waterbeds and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
they literally did sell waterbeds, but then they had like a back room with the beads that you walk through, the hanging beads
Oh, yeah.
that you know, like they had in the 70s, and you walk back there and it's got a bunch of bongs and all kinds of stuff, and then yeah, they sold cases of Whippets. We used to
Lots of
just go,
truly at those fucking places.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm groggy. Any new tragedies or epic meltdowns so far today at 3 a.m? No, nothing since that I'm aware of for the past. Well, after the Horology Dungeon show, I think Nick maybe did a show. He did. Yeah, he did do a show, but nothing since after that. Since and then that I'm aware of. Yeah. Hello, my good friend AD Never Calling from JB.
What's up, JB?
JB. No, this is a fun and pleasant stream, baby. Oh, thanks, JB. That's nice. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, JB was in top form on the Horology Dungeon earlier today. Top form. If you didn't see that episode, anybody, go back and check it out. It was JB, and Patel Philippe primarily, and Archie. Archie was on that too.
Ugh.
Yeah, well, yeah, but JB and Patel basically ran the show, and it was the content. The chat section was moving along at a rapid pace. I was in the chat section with some pretty damn good comments myself. But, yeah, I thought they were pretty funny, but anyway.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I can't do Patel either, so I didn't pay attention to it.
You don't like Patel Philippe?
Oh, hell no, I don't like Patel Philippe.
Really? What's the issue with Patel? Anything you want to mention?
Well, yeah, I mean, he lied to me just like he lies to a lot of people when I first came on these streams.
Well, being lied to by other YouTubers is standard practice. I mean, don't.
No, in the real world, he lied to me.
Oh, well.
Yeah, on the phone.
Okay, well, then that's something that you two know about. And
yeah, that's a different thing. But no, I just, that, and I just don't care for his fake Lamborghini.
Are you saying he has a fake Lamborghini?
I'm saying he has a Lamborghini made by Volkswagen Audi Group that is literally it's an Audi R8 with a Volkswagen with a Lamborghini body on it.
You mean it's not like a Lamborghini made in Italy like 50 years ago,
no.
30 years ago?
No, it's
now made by Ford in South Korea kind of thing?
You could literally pull up a picture of a Lamborghini Huracan, which is what Tanzil has,
right,
and an Audi R8 V10 Plus, and they are the same car with different bodies. Same motor, same transmission, same all-wheel drive system, same everything. It's literally a different body. That's it. The doors don't go up, no scissor doors, no real Lamborghini door. It's just it's a Volkswagen is what it is. It's
basically a Volkswagen Bug with some fancy design on it.
Yeah, it's not. I just don't.
Well, to me, I mean, the Audi that you described must be a hell of a good car too. So
yeah, the Audi R8. Yeah.
But it is a Lamborghini. I mean, you can't say it's not a Lamborghini. But
it's got a Lamborghini badge on it. But I mean, for real car people, it's not a Lamborghini.
Well, you see, I don't know anything about about any of that. But I think I know what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically just when Volkswagen Audi Group bought Lamborghini and everything else, a lot of those parts and stuff cross reference. Like, for instance, there's a bunch of parts that you can order for a Lamborghini, and you can use the Audi part number and pay like half the money because you're going to pay Lamborghini tax because you bought a part from Lamborghini because it's stamped Lamborghini, but you can put the same part on it from a Audi R8 and it's the same thing.
Jesus, unbelievable! I didn't know Volkswagen Group owned
Yeah,
Lamborghini.
Volkswagen Audi Group owns Lamborghini. Yeah.
Did somebody
Yeah,
own
yeah.
Rolls Royce, like Ford or some German company, or
BMW owns Rolls Royce.
BMW owns? Unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah. BMW, I think, owns Rolls Royce and Bentley. I think I know Rolls Royce for sure. Yeah.
Amazing.
So
are you saying that if you had the wealth, this is just a hypothetical, if you had the wealth and you wanted an exotic car, would you buy a Lamborghini?
would I buy a Lamborghini?
Money not being an issue at all, and you wanted, a supercar kind of thing, an exotic car.
Yeah, I'd buy a real one. I'd buy a Countach or something like that from the 80s.
How many years back would you have to go back to get what you're saying is a real Lamborghini?
Well, I mean, Crocky, you're old enough to remember a Lamborghini Countach, right?
Well, I've seen those. David Hasselhoff had one. I saw him with that.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
AD maybe Volkswagen does now. I know at one point BMW had Rolls Royce parts in it, but I may be mistaken. Probably like 1980. My favorite year for a Countach would probably be like an 88.5, right before the 89 25th anniversary series. So one of those, or Lamborghini Murcielago from like 2000 and whatever, the early 2000s.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
You ever watched The Human Centipede? I don't know what that is.
Oh, it is BMW. That's what I thought, AD. Yeah. Okay. That's a disgusting movie. Don't bring that up. AD, come on.
I have no idea what that is, and I won't look it up then. Okay.
You don't want to look it up at all. That is absolutely...
Why did AD mention that? Is he just being disgusting?
Yes, he's being disgusting. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you know what a centipede is. Now just imagine it a horror movie and humans instead, and then just kind of imagine what that would be. It's
kind of like
gross.
YouTube preachers.
Kind of, yeah.
Right, got it.
But no, I just, the new Lamborghinis, the Aventadors, whatever you want to call them, they are, the brand new ones actually is the Lamborghini Revuelto, and that's hybrid. That's not even a V12 with like a naturally aspirated V12 anymore. It's got an electric motor in it now.
And what's that called, that name?
Revuelto. It's R-E-V. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. It's Revuelto. It's R-E-V. Like the V is silent. I'd have to look it up how to spell it. R-E-V-U-L-T-O, Revuelto.
I never saw one or heard of that before.
They're nice looking cars. I mean, they're not ugly cars, but that's a full size Lamborghini. The Huracan is like the baby Lamborghini. It's the small one. It has regular doors, like a car door that opens up.
Right.
It doesn't have like scissor doors like Lamborghini.
Right. Rich Mitch, £2 super chat. Thank you very much, Rich. I like a fun and pleasant stream. What
the fuck?
Right. Okay. Very nice.
So I don't know, something like that, man. I'm a vintage guy, bro. I like old stuff. I'm an old school guy.
Yeah. JB was in the slot of excellence. It was one of those special days where everything was clicking. The best JB sound clip that I ever heard was he was arguing with that guy, and that guy screamed at him, "You remind me of corn in my shit," or something like that. JB,
I love Dr.
excellent
Bob.
reply, very well delivered. Said, "You have corn in your shit," or something like that. It was very, very well done. But
I love Dr. Bob.
Well played. Yeah.
Where is Dr. Bob this evening?
I think I saw him a little bit ago here in the chat. Don't know.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Okay, are you ready, Crappie? Listen, it is I was close. R-E-V-U-E-L-T-O. R-E-V-U-E-L-T-O.
Revuelto, but the
there
V
you
is silent.
Go. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. R-E-V-U-E-L-T-O.
Why do they name cars? Why do they name these cars these stupid names?
They're all named after bulls.
Now, I never knew that. Why do they name them after bulls?
So Lamborghini, the badge is a bull. That's what a Lamborghini is.
Okay,
Okay,
I
it's
never thought
okay.
about it.
So
Okay.
now, so the reason all their cars, all of them from their inception, except for like the very first Lamborghini ever built, which was like the 350, whatever it is, um, they're all named after bulls. So the Lamborghini Murcielago, that's the name of a famous fighting bull, the Murcielago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Lamborghini Diablo, the Lamborghini Countach. Well, Countach isn't the name of a bull. That means holy shit in like Italian or something like that.
Holy shit, I
Uh,
didn't know that. Okay.
yeah, yeah. There was a guy at the World's Fair or whatever the first time they revealed the very first iteration of the Lamborghini Countach, the Periscopo car, and one of the guys, he saw the car at night before they revealed it to the crowd, like when they opened up the place the next day, and apparently he walked by and saw it and said something in Italian that translates in English to like "holy shit" or "wow" or something like that,
Or
and
fuck
it
me
means
dead.
yeah,
It was
it
Italian for
means
fuck me dead. Right.
it means Countach. Yeah, or Countach. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh,
I just looked up the Lamborghini Revuelto
there you
website.
go. There you go.
Unbelievable looking car.
Yeah, so that
And it
has an
says
electric motor.
max speed 350 kilometers an hour,
Hmm.
2.5 seconds, 0 to 100.
Yep.
And it's the first HPEV, high performance electrified vehicle hybrid
Yes.
super sports car.
Yes. So it's all-wheel drive. It's got an electric motor assist in it. It's still a
Amazing.
V12. It's still got a V12 in it. I mean, but
Amazing.
it's got a lot of electrical bullshit in it. I mean, the last car that they ever built that has no electric motor in it is the Aventador. That's also in the name of a bull, the Aventador.
I don't know where this comment comes from Tickle. Mouth to anus.
That has to do with the human centipede comment.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. Hey, AD, go back to bed. You're still groggy. Right.
So anyway, yeah, they're all
Here's
named
Dr.
after.
Bob. He's too
all-
tired to stream. Got it.
Oh, I love Bob. That's all right, buddy. Yeah, I skipped last night too. I was fucking. I had to be up early today. It sucked. But yeah, they're all named after bulls, Crappie. Yeah, they're
I
all
had
named
no
after
idea.
bulls. Yeah.
I never thought about it because why would I think
Yeah.
about it? I don't think
Just for
about much.
fun. See how close I am for fun. Look up the look up what is the meaning of the word Countach. It's Count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it meant like cunt or something.
No. It means like holy shit or something loosely translated into
Okay.
English or wow or something. Yeah.
Countach originates from the Piedmontese language or dialect of northwestern Italy in the province of Piedmont. The word is usually uttered as an expletive indicated in English, right, with an exclamation mark.
Yep.
There's no literal translation, but what does it mean? Used by Lamborghini, okay,
Yep.
in 1971.
Mm-hmm.
There's no literal translation, simply because it's an expletive used to convey a sense of startled astonishment or wonder.
Yeah,
Like,
loosely
holy fuck,
translated.
or, oh,
Yeah,
shit,
like
hey.
holy shit. Yeah. So there you go. They named the car after that.
Wow.
That's where it comes from. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah. So and then there's a lot of other like smaller. I mean, the flagship model for Lamborghini was like the Countach, obviously, but then they had like the Lambo, the truck, the LM002.
I know
You
nothing
remember
about
that?
exotic cars. Yeah.
It's an SUV. Lamborghini made SUV for the military, but the contract didn't get picked up. So then they made them that the public could buy them, and it was called an LM002, and they called it the Rambo Lambo. And it's got a V12 in it with a stick shift in a fucking SUV in the 80s. It's ridiculous. Like the tires on it are made special by Pirelli for this Lambo SUV. Like they're so expensive, Pirelli only makes them like twice a year in their factory now. Like you can't even get them. There's like $20,000 a set for a set of these tires. It's
Amazing.
ridiculous. Yeah. They're these huge, wide sand tires made by Pirelli because this Lamborghini was made for like the Middle East and stuff like that. The Rambo Lambo, man. Tina Turner. Here's something kind of cool. Tina Turner had one of these Lamborghini LM002s when it came out, and she couldn't drive a stick shift, so she took it to a Mercedes dealership in California in LA. and she had them pull the Lamborghini V12 out of it and the transmission, and she put a V8 in it out of her Mercedes, like I think it was an S500 or something like that. And she put an automatic transmission in it. So Tina Turner had one of these big Lambo trucks, and she changed the motor and transmission in it, and made it to where she could drive it. It was an automatic, so she didn't have to shift gears and shit. I always thought that was pretty cool.
Wow. Here's a question from Rich. What is Italian for self-inflicted fisting? I just looked that up, and again, I'm not Italian, but it's a feasting auto-inflitto. Let me get the hell. Yeah, feasting auto-inflitto. Feasting auto-inflitto. Feasting auto-inflitto.
I don't think I'd have an Urus because, again, you can get the Audi version of that for like half the price. Yeah. Probably means self-inflicted face blasting. Yeah.
Yeah, you know a lot of good shit. How do you know about movies and music, and now you know about these exotic super luxury cars?
I've been working on cars since I was fucking 16 with my dad. Like I'm legit a gearhead, man. Like I love anything that has a motor and fucking wheels in it. Like it's yeah. I really enjoy that kind of stuff.
So what is an Urus?
A Lamborghini Urus is the new SUV made by Lamborghini. It's that's how you pronounce it, Urus. But it also has an Audi counterpart. So whatever the top of the line Audi SUV is, it's a Q8, I do believe, is what the Audi version is. The Audi Q8, which is a giant, like 4-door sport SUV. The Lamborghini Urus is the identical partner to that, just with a different body on it again. So it's got a Lamborghini body on it. But
it's the first super sport utility vehicle in the world, merging the soul of a super sports car with the practical functionality of an SUV.
Yeah, I just saw two of them.
4.0 liter twin turbo V8 engine.
Yes, they had two of them on the lot. When I took my mom's car up there to get serviced at Mini Cooper, they sell Lamborghini, Ferrari, Maserati, all that shit up there. They had two of them parked outside, and one of them was the Sport Edition. It's called a Stradale, and so it'd be called an Urus Stradale or something like that, Stradale or LE or Stradale, however you spell it. But it's kind of neat, you know. It's a Lambo SUV.
Right. Rich Mitch, £2 super chat. Thank you, man. Ask Jax about the old Texaco Sierra Cosworths. What's that?
Is he talking about the Ford Sierra Cosworth?
I don't know. Here's what he says. Ask Jax about the old Texaco Sierra Cosworths.
Texaco was that was my favorite. That was my dad's favorite gas station in the 80s. Texaco. Sierra Cosworth is a Ford Sierra Cosworth. It's like kind of like an Escort. Kind of, it was a rally car. Okay. Cosworth is a famous engine builder. They made engines. They made heads for Mercedes-Benz. They made IndyCar engines. Cosworth is an amazing company.
Never heard of it. Oh, yeah. I liked a gas station called Sinclair, which was big around.
I remember Sinclair. Yeah, I remember.
And they had a dinosaur, like a brontosaurus, for their logo.
Rich Mitch wants to know if you can bring up a Sierra Cosworth. You don't have to put Texaco in. Just bring up a Sierra.
Yeah, I'm not able to screen share other websites. I'd have to do a
Google search.
I'd have to do a screenshot of a picture and then bring it up, and it takes too much.
Okay.
I have to figure out why I can't do screen sharing of other websites. I used to do that all the time. I don't know what happened on the computer.
Group B rally was a very, very big deal until it got shut down for being too dangerous. And all these manufacturers are making these ridiculous fast cars for rally racing. Like even the Ferrari 288 GTO that came out and before the Ferrari F40, that was technically supposed to be a Group B rally car. So the Sierra Cosworth, yeah, I mean it's a fucking wicked little car. I mean it really is. But there's quite a few actually. I'll tell you something kind of neat. Cosworth still is in racing, and they make motors and all kinds of shit. The guy that designed the McLaren F1, that famous car or whatever, Gordon Murray, he has his own supercar now called the T50 or something like that, I do believe, whatever. Anyway, the motor in Gordon Murray's new supercar is made by Cosworth. That's who builds the engines for this guy's new fucking wicked supercar.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
listen, I'll go to the Honda dealer, buy an Accord. I'm happy. I just don't know about cars. It's just, question from one, Jax. You still got your something bike,
No, I sold. I told you. No, I sold my.
monkey bike or something?
No, my Supermoto.
Oh,
Yeah, my Supermoto
oh,
bike.
okay.
Yeah, I sold that. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Rich. I can't bring up the other websites. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sold that one, and I never built. I never built another one. It was just something I did for fun. I mean, I haven't had the time to fuck around and build another one, but I could.
Yeah. Hey, I've got to take a Watch Nicholas style massive piss break.
Go ahead. I'll talk.
So, oh, really? Just not
Go
play a
ahead.
clip? You just want to stay on? Okay, great.
Yeah, I'll
be
talk
back
to
in
the
a
chat, man. Go
All
ahead.
right. Great. I'll be back in a minute. Thank you.
Yeah, we're not fucking handicap here. We can handle it. What's up, boys? Dr. Bob, I love you, Dr. Bob. Listen, I'm not. This is actually pretty good. I mean, Morty trusts me to talk to the chat while he's not at the computer. Like, he didn't mute me, so I'll take that. He knows I'm not going to fucking say like horrible things. No, I do like Sierra Cosworth, though, man. There's a lot of those Escorts and those style of cars that I really liked in the '80s from Ford. There's a lot of that. Yeah, we all love Dr. Bob. I miss streaming with Bob. We'll have to figure it out. Oh man, it's 4:30. Son of a bitch. I did oversleep. Dun dun dun. Still got your monkey bike. What your Yeah. No. Sold the bike, man. I'll tell you what though. That guy that I sold the bike to, he lives in Virginia. He drove all the way down from Virginia to buy it. He sends me photos all the time of him riding it with his son
Okay.
and shit.
Thank
So
you.
he uses it. Oh, you're fine, man.
So, what was going on? What?
Oh, I was just talking to him about my motorcycle. The guy that bought my bike that I had, he's from Virginia. He still rides it all the time. He sends me photos of like him and his son out riding it on switchback roads and shit. Like, he loves it. He rides the fuck out of it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Some people think the Edsel grill looked like a giant vagina.
Yeah, I never understood
Really?
those cars. Yeah, the Edsels, I never
Sure,
understood.
Edsels.
Yeah. They did have a very kind of diamond, kind of vagina-shaped big chrome grill in the front that looked like a slit, kind of. Yeah, that's true. They had weird engine sizes in them too. They had like 430 cubic inch like big blocks in them and stuff. They were weird engine sizes. They weren't like a even number. They were a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, I know nothing. Yeah, I remember the Edsel and
Yeah,
that era of cars, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, they had some weird stuff going on there, man. Yeah, they had some weird stuff. So, oh no, you'll have to watch The Last Castle, Morty. It's a good movie, buddy.
I just saved it, and I'll look for it. Yeah,
it's a goddamn hammer, is what it is.
yeah. I mean, the story's not. This is a good story idea, and yeah, it's a hammer.
Yeah, he's talking about when I used to say that all the time. There's a clip of me saying it's a goddamn hammer, is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a clip.
Well, everyone has their sayings. That's yours. JB's is corny motherfucker. So.
No, JB's is at the end of the day. At the end of the day.
Oh, at the end of the day, right.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we love JB. Yeah.
We do? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The Texaco-sponsored version of the Sierra Cosworth was a special variant, all black with red livery. Looked like an insane Hornet. Holy shit.
Yeah, Texaco had the big symbol. It was like a star with a T in the middle of it. It was black and red. Yeah. I'll tell you what's neat is Apple in the 80s, right? Like when Steve Jobs had Apple, way before any iPhones, anything like that. Like when the first, I can't remember what the very first Apple computer was, but Apple sponsored one race car in their entire life, and it was a Porsche 935, like a Kramer, whatever you want to call it, Porsche Kramer. It was for what do you call it, Le Mans or whatever.
Mhm.
The Porsche 935 Kramer or whatever. So anyway, there's a photo out there of an 80s race, Porsche with the Apple, like the old school Apple logo on the side of it. Like it's pretty neat looking if anybody wants to look it up. So they sponsored like one race team in the 80s, which I thought was kind of neat. It's a pretty wicked looking car with that vintage kind of Apple logo on it.
Do you ever have you ever gone to or do you go to car shows?
Oh yeah, I grew up doing that. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. My first car was a 65 Chevy, Morty.
Okay.
And it was
Like what?
it was
Like an Impala or
no, it was a Bel Air.
Bel Air? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, those were all over the place back then. Yeah. I
Yeah, it was
remember
a
that.
60. We had a couple of them, and then I've had Dodge Darts. I've had.
I remember Bel
Uh,
Airs being driven in the 60s from the late 50s era.
mhm.
They were driven around. Yeah.
I had like a lowrider version one. It was pretty awesome. It had a candy orange trick paint on it. It had a straight six in it with a 2-speed power glide. It was like slow and low. It wasn't like
Mhm.
fast. It was awesome. We used to go to Super Chevy and a lot of car shows and stuff like that. Drag races. We went to. I've driven on the track at Daytona, which was kind of cool, in Daytona Beach, Florida, the Daytona 500 Speedway. I got to drive on a piece of the track and see how steep the turns are, like the banking.
Mhm.
How it had to see it in person, like to see it on TV, it does nothing. If you see it in person, you have to drive a minimum of 50 miles an hour around the Daytona 500 Speedway. If you don't, your car will literally slide from the top of the turn down to the bottom because of how steep the angle is.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, so like there's just we used to, yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Like I grew up doing all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
So yeah,
Yeah.
car shows. My dad had a 65 Chevy Bel Air as well, and his had a big
You ever
block
go
in
to
it.
lawnmower shows?
No, I just use my little Honda.
Look
I'm
at the
happy with that.
$25,000 lawnmowers coming out each year.
No, the most
Huh?
expensive mower around here is a Dixie Chopper.
Dixie Chopper. Wow.
They make the fastest riding lawnmower or zero turn lawnmower that you can buy. It'll mow like 3 football fields, and I forget how many minutes or something like that. The cut radius on this thing, it's all like polished aluminum. It says Dixie Chopper on the side of it. They're these big, massive zero turn mowers that you can buy. They're awesome. Yeah, Dixie Chopper.
Dixie Chopper. See if I can. Here it is. DixieChopper.com.
Yeah, baby. There you go.
Zero turn riding lawnmowers.
That is the Harley Davidson of zero turn riding
Holy
lawnmowers.
shit! Look at these
Yeah.
fucking things.
Yeah, they are fucking wicked, dude. So that's if
They
you
look
want
like
to
a
get
dune buggy. Some of them.
yeah, the big massive back tires on them and shit. If you want to get into high performance, expensive lawnmowers, you buy a fucking Dixie Chopper.
Now they
They are
have residential, commercial, and then industrial level lineup.
yes, they are so famous that back in the day when Orange County Choppers had the TV show on the Discovery Channel, they built all the motorcycles, Orange County Choppers, like Paul Tuttle Sr. and all that thing. They actually they built a one of those custom bikes, so one of those theme bikes for Dixie Chopper. So if you look up Orange County Choppers Dixie Chopper bike, they built one. So they built a theme bike for the company Dixie Chopper, Orange County Choppers did.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
So I mean, the man who has everything would have a 1990 Countach and a Dixie Chopper top of the line lawnmower.
They have a sales place right down the road from me. There's a guy that has the license to sell Dixie Choppers about 3 miles down the road from me. So they're always sitting out front in the summertime. You can go down and look at them. They're unbelievable to see in person. Like he's got a
JB
bunch
knows
of them.
about Dixie Chopper. Unbelievable.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. I got you covered, man.
Shit.
I got you covered, baby.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's unbelievable new information for me tonight. Lamborghini and the bull thing, and
Yeah.
the fake
Countach.
Lamborghinis, and the
Yeah.
Dixie Chopper, and Nicholas keeping the $1,500 with a major anal fisting to that
Okay.
particular donor, and unbelievable stories. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up in a minute or two because it's after 1:30, and I'm like, holy cow.
Let me show.
And I
know
got to
you
save
can't.
my energy for whatever's going to be face blasting around the tubes tomorrow,
Right. I know you can't share screen, but at least look this up real quick so I can show
Sure.
you. Type in Orange County Chopper, Dixie Chopper. Just type that in. Orange County Chopper, Dixie. You should see a photo of it, the theme bike that they built.
Orange County Chopper, Dixie Chopper.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, Paul Tuttle and
I remember that TV show.
yeah, they built one for him. Yeah.
Orange County Dixie Chopper, Orange. Here it is. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, this is a toy. That's not the
No,
real
it's a oh
yeah,
they
but
built a real
this
one.
website was a toy replica.
Okay. Yeah, they built a real one, yeah.
Here it is. Okay. Dixie Chopper by Orange County Choppers. And that's a
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never seen one like that before.
They
Wow.
used if I remember correctly, the motor on the bike was one of the motors they use in the actual lawnmower.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so they used the motor out of one of the Dixie Chopper mowers as the motor for the motorcycle. They didn't put like a traditional V-twin Harley Davidson motor in this motorcycle. They used the motor out of one of their Dixie Chopper mowers to put into this
Amazing.
bike. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Pretty
Okay,
neat.
last question for the night, and then we're going to close it out.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Bob, what's the best Zamboni you can buy? Do you know about those?
Oh, the fucking ice machine?
Yeah, the
I
ice
have no
rink,
idea.
machines.
Yeah, we need to probably talk to a Canadian about that. Where there's not much hockey in
Yeah,
Ohio.
they would know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Bob. I love you, but I don't know about Zambonis.
Interesting fucking question, though.
Yeah, no shit. I'd drive the fuck out of one though. If someone would let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd drive a Zamboni,
Wow.
or I'd find a nice girl in Zambonier. Yeah,
Right.
give her the
Wow.
old Zamboni. Yeah,
I remember those. They would be the ice rink machine to clean
Yeah.
up the ice and smooth it all out.
it
And you
sounds
see
like
those like at ice hockey games or skating rinks back when I was,
well, it sounds like something you get at an Italian restaurant. So, like, instead of a calzone,
Zamboni.
you get like a. Can I get a pepperoni and ham Zamboni? Like,
Oh, it sounds like a
it sounds-
stromboli or
Yes, there you go. Like yeah, that's what it reminds me
or
of. Can I
a
get like
calzone or a stromboli
Yeah.
or
Can I get a Zamboni with like? Can I get a Zamboni with like pineapple and ham and extra
Or if
cheese?
you're George
Like,
Costanza, you say, "Give me 2 Zambonis to go."
there you go. Holy
One
shit!
for
You got a
and
big
one for
super
Mr.
chat.
Steinbrenner. Right.
You got a big super chat.
Wow. Oh, JB, 23.99 euros. Thanks for the great show, Morty. Thank you very much, JB, for hanging out tonight.
That's like 35 American, bro.
Really? Wow. And supporting the channel. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, JB.
That's euros, baby. That's real money. That's not this bullshit American money. That's real money.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah. I
Thank
don't
you
even
so
know what
much.
that translates to. Yeah, that's at least like $30. It's got to be.
Wow. I could go out and buy a Zamboni
Or well, you could maybe get a ride on one for
or a
30
calzone,
bucks.
one
Yeah.
or the other. Right.
Yeah.
All right. What an incredible show. 3 hours and 15 minutes of relaxed
Pure
format.
bliss.
Relaxed
Pure
format.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you, Jax, for hopping on. Fascinating
you're welcome,
art
dude.
talk. I mean, I just didn't know any of those things about the vagina grill work on the Edsel.
Well, I mean,
I didn't know about that dental grill work. Dental grills were removable. I thought they were just the real teeth that they.
no, they're not like doing caps on your teeth. Like, you know
That's
how
what I
your
thought it
dad,
was.
yeah, your dad used to go get a gold cap on his tooth, and all of a sudden he
Yeah.
had like a gold. No, they literally do a dental impression like they would do for you when you went to an orthodontist for braces or anything like that, where you bite down into the thing and it takes a mold of your teeth, and then they basically drop in gold and they form it and shape it and make it to
I had
fit
no
your
idea.
yeah
Wow.
yeah, and then they can put all these diamonds and stuff in it.
Now,
I
my
think-
dentist, in the suburbs here, he doesn't do that stuff. So
No.
if I asked him, he would say, "Yeah, I don't do that. I don't know anything about it." Where would I find a dentist that could do one of those professional
You
grill work.
don't. You go to a jeweler, and then they have a dentist that they work with that does the molds and stuff for them. And then the
So you got to go
jeweler,
to some hip hop neighborhood
yeah,
like New York somewhere.
no, Johnny Dang.
Oh, that's it. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Dang. He's in Texas, I do believe, but he's got like affiliates that he works with. But you would go there, and then I heard Paul Wall say one time that one of his like completely pimped out, like the maybe like the most expensive version of a grill you can buy. They're like 100 grand, something like that, with all the diamonds and gold and shit that you can put in it. Like
Jesus,
they're
unbelievable.
yeah, and you can take it in and out. Like they make grills
So
for.
JB's grill work, it's all diamonds and rubies and shit. And
You can be, yeah. You can do like a
damn,
you can do a simple just gold grill, or you can go all out and pimp it
he's
out and
got
put a bunch of
gold and
diamonds and
diamonds
shit.
and
Yeah,
palladium.
yeah,
He be
yeah,
styling there in Portugal. Holy shit!
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Driving
it's
a Dixie chopper grass lawnmower.
dude, those things. Listen, you can mow like 3 football fields in like fucking I don't know, like a minute or something with one. They're stupid fast. Like those Dixie
It's
chop, they're
that 40
ridiculous.
horsepower engine.
Yeah,
Morty.
they're awesome, dude. I mean, they sound awesome. I mean, they're fucking cool.
So it's like the
Yeah.
Ferrari of lawnmowers.
Pretty
That's
much, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the Harley Davidson of
Harley
lawnmowers, is
Davidson
what
of
it is.
lawnmowers.
Yeah,
Wow.
it pretty much is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah,
Amazing. Well, okay. Thank you, Jax, for hopping on. An incredible conversation topics.
yeah. We'll
Thank you.
try again.
Yeah, thank you to the audience and for all the channel donors tonight. Thank you, big, sincere. Thank you very much.
Hmm.
Because Morty needs the money because I live in a gated, padded cell community,
Oh, I
and I
don't
don't
know
have a
about that. Yeah.
Lexus, So,
I have
all
a
right.
Lexus.
Oh, really? Well, you see,
Yeah, remember I sold my truck. I have one.
oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much. See you on tomorrow's hate streams. All right.
Oh,
Good
all
night.
right. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, chat.
Yeah.
See you, JB. See you, Dr. Bob.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.